Shit. Oh shit. Yo, what's going on? NPC the game live 1:30 a.m. in District 13, Taiwan for a special broadcast. The one and only. We have the interview. The man, the legend himself, London man. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, brother?
Hey, lay low,
Lay
brother man.
low,
Lay low, first of all. First and foremost,
bruh,
lay low to you, sir. Mm,
bruh. We had to show off a little bit. Scorpio season.
mm, little bit. You styling.
Yeah,
Styling.
man.
Oh,
Yeah,
cold,
yeah.
cold, cold. I need that. I need that. I need that.
Yeah, you needed that,
Mm,
bro. I mean, you bring the energy, man. You had me with the G money in the beginning.
woo.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Mm-hmm,
fire. That was that was fire.
mm-hmm.
Got, got
G
me,
money.
got me, ex-
Stop.
got me excited. But London, man, you're here. You're, you're here, bro.
Yes, sir.
You're here, man. This is a
Yes,
special
sir.
stream, like I said, people. Shout out to the chat already on fire. Shout out to Jack Talcott in the house. Brother Jack Talcott, he got the shout out on in the video in the intro when they're talking about Jesus, because I mean he looked like the historical westernized Jesus, bro, and he be
Mm-hmm,
acting like him too. I love Jack, bro. As well as
mm-hmm,
all you guys, Provo in the house, Provo
mm-hmm.
in the house,
Fresh
yeah.
street.
Shadow, Ants, Angel,
Mm-hmm,
Godheart, all your people, bro. Everyone, my people now, huh?
I
London,
see some good
London, you
folks.
did this. Some good folks, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
chat. I mean, but London, man, you're the icon out here. Your unmistakable voice, your charm, bro. I'm gonna be glazing right now, bro. I don't give a fuck. You deserve it, man. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, man. Your fascinating journey, man. That you have, that you have here. Um, Extraordinary, actually. So, yeah, leopard print in the house, right? Leopard print. Yeah, yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
man? What's up,
yeah.
sis? Hank O'Flame, not Jocko
Uncle.
Flame. Travis Scott.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Lit.
It's lit. Lay low from Godheart
Uh-huh.
Guardian, bro.
Straight up.
Yeah, lay low. Alchemos 83. Look at that. 13 likes before the show start. That's big time over here. Over
Mm-hmm.
here. Over here. Yeah, Provo, bro. And everybody's in the building. Eternal. The eternal one at the end. The honor at the end of the outro. What's up, man? What's up, sis? What's up, sis? So, London. Let's get down. Let's get into it. I'm about to I'm about to get in your pick your brain in a good way. But what got you into this live streaming stuff? We'll start there. Yeah. What got you into this live stream?
Well, I mean, I got into this live streaming by default, really. You know, just trying to figure out one simple thing, which is the thing beneath us, which we call earth, soil. Right? I just
Mm-hmm.
questioned what is soil, and it took me right to where we are today.
Mm, mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard when I was listening to some other interviews that you had, because you have other people have graced you. Too bad it was outside the panelverse, but other people have blessed you on the shows and had you as a special guest. And I remember they asked you to describe what are your interests and stuff. And I love this one. You said you're all about questioning this realm that we live in, and that
Mm-hmm.
would go with the soil, questioning first principle, the soil and whatnot. You know.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, we don't even question the smallest things, you know. We
Yeah.
we leave that out and go straight for the biggest thing that we see, right?
Right.
And not realizing we have to kind of start with the micro to understand the macro.
Yeah. 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 Honestly, yeah. Oh man, what is this? I had to see this comment, bro. I'm sorry. When you said macro, it's some weird
Mhm.
shit in in the comment, man. What is this? Fuck you. You put on timeout, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, so I also believe about the questioning the macro because I'm all for questioning the big picture stuff, like conspiracy, intergalactic, off-world entities that may be controlling the managers in the New World Order and whatnot. However, bro, how does that relate to what we're doing here? That's what I'm always trying to. I'm not saying necessarily that's not happening. My
Mhm.
thing is like I'm trying to focus on our circle of influence,
Mhm.
and that's one way to do it. Your soil. So, what did you find out about the soil when you were going into that?
Well, first of all, found out the normal stuff about it, how it's made,
Hmm.
but also I s- I spelled it backwards, right? Because I was going through a stage where things was coming to me, but I started to reveal it backwards, spell things backwards, right? So once I spelled soil backwards, it gave me loyus, right?
Loyous, yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. Godheart Guardian with it. To which souls are, yeah, loyal. So, have you been loyal to with the comment? Have you been loyal to the lie? Right? Because that's another thing I heard you mention too about like there's a lot of lies out there, huh? That you were trying to
Yes,
investigate. Yeah,
yes,
that's what you
yes.
do on your panel a lot.
That's it. That's it. Some real life
Hmm.
investigations right there
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
you know. And it took me down a different avenue where I wasn't even expecting to go. It took me to this guy on the screen right here, Mr. James Terrell,
Hmm.
right? And then it
Oh, that's who
also,
that is.
yes, sir,
Ah, I was wondering who that was.
yes,
Yeah,
sir. Hmm.
yeah. What's his philosophy on life?
Well, basically, he is a Quaker, right? He's a Quaker,
Hmm.
and he is also an artist, right? But his type of art, he plays with the luminaries, the lights, right? Uses minimal material and he just focus on the lights. Bit like Lucifer,
Mm.
right?
The light bringer, huh?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah,
Exactly. He
yeah.
he 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 also got an award for one of these projects that was called Utton's Reign. Obama gave him for that piece of
Hmm.
work, which is funny. Some people were saying Obama looks a bit like Utton.
Look
You
like
know?
him?
Yeah, Utton, the Egyptian god.
Oh, the opposite. Yes, yes, with the elongated head and everything, huh?
The long chin.
Yeah, yeah,
Got the chin. But
yeah.
yeah, it was a wild one. They was revealing so many things to me, along with the celestial vault. Right? James Terrell was working on a project called the Celestial Vault, and within the old cultures and stuff, they speak about the celestial egg. Right, so
Hmm.
that just
Yeah.
brought it closer to home, and I started investigating more, and so many things fell into place with this guy, James Terrell,
Hmm.
and Elias, and Kanye West, and everything.
Kanye. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of the lights, flashing lights,
There
that's
you
a
go.
synchronicity. Yeah. Then Devil in a blue dress or red dress. You played in your what's it number 7 of AI series
Mm,
AI the Holy AI. You had the scene where they're eating a buffet or 7-course meal.
yeah.
Kanye and his Phoenix girl girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first time I heard you mention about this bird motif
Mm-hmm.
being being played out in so many areas of our reality.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit, bro. I did that. I mean, I heard a lot of stuff, but that was wild, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's that about? Like the bird, you know?
Yes. Well, in the how would you call it? The Torah, they speak about the uh the three beasts of creations, right? Which would be the Leviathan, Behemoth, and the Great Ziz, right? But
Mhm.
for some reason, they seem to leave out the Great Ziz when they're talking about the celestial beasts. They always mention Leviathan. That is a very popular one, and Behemoth. But the Ziz gets left out quite a lot. So started looking into the Great Ziz, and
Ziz, huh?
that's the bird.
When you okay, when you say Ziz, I think of the bodybuilder legend Australian. You know that dude. A lot of those 4chan guys like him. He was all about like kind of like red pill stuff. I don't know if you ever heard of Ziz. I know some
No,
of the people out there might. Okay, that's
I've
a
not.
resonator because he's a big demigod for a lot of these cats that are like in their uh, mid to late
Uh,
20s. Yeah, ended up dying of like a drug overdose. I think steroids
oh,
and
damn.
ecstasy. Yeah, but
Sorry to
yeah, so he was a resonator. So this Ziz is the great bird, celestial bird, right?
Yeah,
You
Ziz
said
is bird,
okay,
celestial bird.
okay, okay.
But the bird is tied into a lot of cultures, and with the Americas, they were speaking about, I think in the 1600s, the Americas was mapped out as an eagle, right? There was
Mm,
old maps where the United States is mapped out as a eagle, a bird. So we started investigating that.
oh yeah, 1833 map, right, of America,
hmm
and it's like an eagle. Look, almost looks like a dove.
Yeah, like a dub type.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
hmm
yeah. Hmm. Oh.
And the ancients, spoke about the lands being somewhat of creatures. And with the Great Ziz, I think the story behind the Great Ziz was he got tired of the ways of the world
Mhm.
and went away to rest. Apparently, so meaning he laid where he died, or he died where he laid, which would be
Okay, the
the
Great
uh,
Americas.
the Great Americas. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Wow.
And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of correlations with that one there, the bird. You
Hmm.
got Pangea was meant to be the bird as well, which is the Americas. Mercury to some degree as well. They got the same pattern as Pangea. So it's like there's a lot of bird patterns out here that's looking at the
Okay.
Americas.
Yeah, I always thought the shape of it was always very intriguing and to me, but it also oddly familiar too. I just could never put my foot on it. I made this 40 slip my foot on it. I said, but my finger on it, right?
hmm
And in fact, yeah, it does look like a bird, especially if you use Canada as well.
Yes,
You put Canada in there.
yes.
Yeah,
Well, it is the Canadas. It starts from the Canadas down.
yeah. Well, it is. We're speaking of not just the United States, but the wilderness of North America, as they say,
Yes,
the continent,
yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. Wow, man. Hmm. And then when we look, I learned from your AI. And matter of fact, everyone that I mean, keep going over the Holy AI book. That's a fascinating series. I just started to get into it, and the moon even has the celestial bird, right?
Correct,
And parts of it, yeah,
correct.
yeah. And you came up, some of your research team came up with like there was like more than one genitalia, or you said anatomically. What was that about? You said there
Hold
was like different.
on what? What's
Hmm?
that? What we're talking about?
You
Repeat
said there
that.
was like set like various, like, I don't know if it was the feathers or something
Oh, okay, okay,
that
yes. I
uh
got you now. Yes, okay. The celestial bird, right?
yeah.
NASA, they got a specialist to come in and view it. It wasn't NASA that viewed it, it was a specialist that comes in and tells you what you're looking at, right? So they got a
Hmm.
specialist to come in and it's pointed out 16 anatomical points, right? That it looks like a bird. And they called it a parrot of all things, right? And the parrot is the only bird that's known to be a celestial bird.
Right.
hmm When
Hmm.
you look up celestial birds, parrots come up. And I find
Okay.
that interesting, the way how they can actually speak like humans and stuff, and they can mimic,
Oh yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, find that
In the
fascinating.
my in the Mesoamerican culture, that's a big thing. The parrots, in the in their lore, and also we even go back to your soil over there, in the UK. The great writer, social engineer Aldous Huxley. He has that book, The Island, right? And in that book, the first chapter, it's basically the guys in the jungle, and the parrots are talking, and they
Mhm.
sound exactly like humans and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Hmm. So why do you think this is not more mainstream knowledge, or do you even think it's, people are going on the way to hide this stuff? That's-
Well, I mean, a bit of both. I feel like it is suppressed, but at the
Mhm,
same time, I feel like where it's way out there, people wouldn't really even know where to look or what to look for,
mhm.
where to even begin. My beginning was soil. I don't know where someone else's beginning will end up for them,
Yeah, where they would start. Yeah,
where they would start exactly.
yeah, yeah. And what do you think it's important to know? Like, how does that relate to our small picture here on Earth about this bird, symbolism?
I mean, even with this bird thing, right? There's two things. I mean, as well as it could be, a part of the foundation that we call Earth. We could be walking on remains of carcass of I don't know, macro things that came before us. Who knows? But also the bird is tied into the plasma reset, right? Whenever you see
Mm,
the bird spreaded, that means energy,
mm.
right? So there's
Ugh.
a few meanings for the bird also, when you start to look into it more deeper, especially the double-headed bird that's spreaded, right? Because some people might see that double-headed
Double-headed bird. Yeah,
bird and
yeah.
think, oh, if London's talking about that double-headed. No, that's something different as well. So the bird's got many meanings.
Hmm. Yeah, they might think it's like some Masonic thing with the double-headed birds and stuff. Yeah, holding the
hmm
branches in their
Yeah,
talons. Yeah,
holding the weapons in his hands. Yeah,
yeah,
he's showing you he's a weapon. He's
yeah,
holding the weapons in his hands.
yeah,
Type of device, you understand? Energy device.
yeah. I found it interesting that there's stories that Ben Franklin, when they were deciding what would be the national bird, which is important for a country, he wanted to advocate for a turkey, the wild turkey, to be the national bird for America because it was so prevalent everywhere.
hmm
And I think there were some other cool reasons too. I mean, I've heard people say they're stupid and shit. Like South Park did their thing about the stupid turkeys, but there were some cool things I learned about them. Um, but they went with the eagle because I guess it was more menacing.
mm.
The predator. You know,
hmm
so yeah, yeah.
Yeah, salute to the chat room. See some people down there.
Let me see. So,
Jack
salute
Talcott.
to Chalk Talk for sure.
Mm.
He said he said he's with a comment getting to tune in for a couple of my favorite online personalities. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother
Mm.
Talcott. Yeah, greetings to you. Yeah, and ants. I was checking out their channel. I guess they go live too sometimes.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
starting to get out there a bit more. He's starting to get out there
yeah,
a bit more.
right, right. Mm-hmm. Turkeys. What's that? Turkeys. Angel wings. Turkey, good tasting. My favorite to eat. Yeah, they're about to eat that in a minute. In a couple weeks in America, go ham on that
Oh
with
yes.
that turkey. Yeah, put you to sleep. Those are all rituals too, London, huh? Speaking of folklore, because that's one other thing I see your channel and your work gets into folklore and
Hmm.
mythology because these
Hmm.
holidays are myths, right? They are
Mm.
myths carried over from old myths. You know, eating these rituals we have on these days and whatnot. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, even with that in itself, I think the how you call it, the Nag Mahadi um, scriptures, they
Mm-hmm.
speak about the world being a carcass, right? And at the end of the days, the people will feast. That kind of reminds me of like Thanksgiving, eating the turkey, right?
Yeah.
Eating the bird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gorge yourself. It
Mm.
got so bad that a lot of us don't even like turkey. We're sick of it, and we rather eat the side dishes for Thanksgiving, like the sweet
Addition.
potatoes and the
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's wild. That's another thing, London. Have you heard you talk about your plant based um,
Hmm.
journey? How's that been for you with your lifestyle? In terms of
That's been good, man. That's been,
yeah,
yeah, it just becomes like breathing after a few
uh-huh.
months. Once you get that, over that first hill, then you're good.
Yeah. How did you feel during that first hill? Like, can you talk about that? Like, what was that like? Because before,
Mm,
what did you used to eat? Normal stuff, like what most people eat. Oh, I hear
yeah.
you're from England, so do you eat fish and chips and stuff like that?
I wouldn't turn down a good fish and chips.
Yeah,
I wouldn't turn
yeah,
down a good fish and chips.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
Hmm.
so what was it like in terms of like how did you feel when you were transitioning?
Um, it was a tough hill to get up, to get over
Yeah,
at first, because
yeah.
the withdrawals, right? I was
Mm-hmm.
craving red meat,
Mm. You said
and
craving, huh?
yeah, that's the only thing I wanted. I didn't want nothing else but red meat. So I went to a gourmet shop, right, where they do gourmet burgers. I bought a gourmet steak burger, bit into it. I bit into it twice.
Yeah.
Ah, game over. My whole body went numb. I felt sick. I said, oh,
Really?
yeah, can't do this again. Mm-mm.
How long were you not um eating meat before that? Like, how
Uh,
long was it?
about this was all in a space will happen like 3 weeks to a month.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so about 3 weeks I
It's a long
stayed.
time.
Yeah, 3 weeks stayed away from it. Then on maybe the last month, I took a bite, felt sick, said no, never again.
Mm.
No,
He
and
looked like that in the background, huh? Eating that
yeah,
type of stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
ain't
Mm.
looked back since. Ain't looked back.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome, bro. And you recommend it for people?
Well, I mean, yes and no, yes and no. And the no part is first of all, everybody body is different, right? So I've seen people actually say they took a vegan diet, right? They tried it and it turned their body inside out. It wasn't for them. So if it's not for you, don't try it. But
Mm-hmm.
the only reason why I did it because I got a love for that animal. So I didn't really do it because of my health benefits.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, enough is enough. Can't really.
Yeah,
Can't really do this anymore.
Yeah, yeah, because it's horrible. Like those farms when they slaughter them and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Can't really do it. So
Hmm. And
yeah,
you got your family on board.
yeah, yeah. For everyone. Well, my
That's
missus
dope.
sometimes she likes a bit of cheese now and again, you know. But
Hmm.
other than yeah, she don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, you turn on with the comment. I'm vegan, vegetarian, 3 years, never going back. Salute,
Okay,
salute.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
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 it's good. So
yeah.
that
Yeah.
I
Since we're
said
talking about that,
it's
go
not
ahead.
for everybody. It's not for
Yeah.
everybody. Unless you really want to make a change for yourself, you know,
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't push it. I don't push that.
Yeah. Do you have a you pretty active lifestyle like with your work and stuff? You
Yeah.
probably ain't sitting at a desk or whatever, huh?
Oh no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I've
Yeah.
never been a desk person. Mm-mm.
Never.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Always physical work. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. That'll sustain you. The diet.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It just
Hmm.
becomes natural eating and same intakes what someone else would have. You know, for
Yeah.
breakfast, something light with a hot drink.
Hmm.
You know, and then sandwich at lunchtime or whatever the case may be if you're at work.
Yeah.
You don't really have heavy meals when you're at work, do you? So I've just learned how to get around
Nah.
certain things.
Nah. Nah. Back in what 2013, I started to do one meal a day. I
Yeah,
tried
okay.
that. OMAD. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
How did it
After
work
like
out?
when it's good. I did it for at least like 3 years straight, pretty much, unless I was on vacation or something. But it was good because like I had my meal at night when I got home. Um. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And but the only thing is though, if because I like to lift weights,
Mm-hmm.
like it's like quasi bodybuilding and stuff. And sometimes though, like if I try to go work out
You
without
know
eating
what?
that meal, it's pretty tough.
I
Yeah.
actually missed out a little part actually because there was a
Mm-hmm.
small part where I actually went pescatarian, and even
Mm-hmm.
then I felt even guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really.
by that part. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Dominican Republic and I ordered the fish, and when it came to me, it looked too exotic to even eat.
Uh-huh.
So I just, nah, I can't do
Yeah.
this. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing is like when I used to live in the Bay, because I'm from California, Northern California, and that's part of the culture. Where these, my people like was smoking trees, right?
Hmm.
And I remember just before I got married, I would just like get so high, and then I would go with my housemates to some barbecue joint or something,
Yeah.
and like just reading the smell and the reading the menu, the big menu they had in front of the register. Oh man, I just felt like sick, not almost queasy, but I
Mhm.
just lost my appetite, bro. All that munchies and all that. It's like no, because you like really, you literally hear the flesh on the grill and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
mm, yeah. So I did. I tried to be vegan. I mean vegetarian for a couple months before, but I don't eat that much meat. But I can see myself maybe getting another go at it for sure. Yeah, because
Hmm.
most of my friends are on that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I think pretty much Shadow Buddha's the only one because he's a big, as we say, mogger, male alpha of the group, like bodybuilder. So
Yeah.
he has his meals laid out and whatnot. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Comment from Angel Wings. You can't get certain vitamins and minerals from only one thing, though. Your body not meant to be supplemented for a long period of time either. Yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to take supplements because there are people that say that they're vegetarians and they still lift a lot, but they have to take supplements. And I don't know, man. Because that's another thing. Dr. Phil Valentine,
hmm
Phil Valentine, Reverend Phil Valentine, the metaphysician. He
Yeah.
talks about like how he used to have a business where he sold supplements and stuff, and he saw it as like a second matrix type of stuff where um people would try to escape the processed food and whatnot, and but then they would overload on the supplements and
Mm. hmm
cause people even more harm. My buddy
Yeah.
Jeff Sato in Hawaii, he's big on that, seeing like how some of these crazes, these trending things over the years, recent years, like fish oil and what else did he, what was it, vitamin D. It's
Yeah.
like those things are good for you and we're lacking it, but there's a certain combination of supplements you should take so you can like release that and your body will be able to intake that, because if you don't, you can end up, according to him, doing more harm than good sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
I agree with that. They start like it becomes like popping pills, right?
right, yeah,
hmm
yeah. So that's a good segue, popping pills. Okay, so London, how was your childhood? What's a childhood memory? Your first childhood memory?
Childhood memory.
Yeah.
Would have to be getting in trouble with my twin.
Oh wait, that's a dang. That's a big one. Big pin right there. Twin. I forgot about that.
hmm
How the fuck is that?
Yeah,
That's wild to me. Having a twin.
that's it. That's it, brother.
Do you guys look alike?
Unidentical, unfortunately.
Identical. Uh huh. Fraternal, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah. You both had your own sack. Well, you always
always,
had that.
always had minds, man. Always had.
You always had, yeah. Yeah. Yo, so who was first out?
Moi.
Moi, so you're the leader. Is
hmm
there like a unofficial like knowing of that?
What do you mean?
Like like a hierarchy, even in your twinning environment for
Um,
you two, amongst you two, you think? Or you don't recognize that? You're
no,
just
I
in it.
never really. Yeah,
Yeah.
with my brother. No, yeah, it's
hmm
never been like that with me and my twin. Mm-mm,
hmm
mm-mm.
Yeah. That's wild though, because like you never were alone really growing up, huh?
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have this twinning bond? Like telepathy type stuff? Because
No, I would probably say when we was younger, if anything. But as we get older,
Mhm.
I find we become a bit more distant.
Mhm. More distant, huh?
hmm
When was the first time you noticed that? Really, really apparent. Junior high, or
No, I'd say more later in my years.
later? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, late
yeah.
20s.
Oh, late 20s, huh?
Mm.
Uh huh. Yeah. Was he more? Was he into metaphysics and stuff? Or first of all, were you always into metaphysics or whatnot?
Nah, this stuff is new to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is all new to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was never doing this stuff. I was on the roads. Like this is like when you go away, then you come home and something just clicks. You start doing different stuff.
Yeah.
That was it. It took me to here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, it wasn't like nothing eventful. Maybe a gradual process that was happening, gradual awakening or something.
Yeah, it
and
was gradual.
whatnot. Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, definitely
yeah,
gradual. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hey, we had a question from the chat uh,
That's good.
from Alchemos83. Who's the evil one? I think we talked about this
Ooh,
last one of our
yeah.
last broadcasts.
I would think it would be. I would say me.
You?
The record,
Ah.
our record proves it.
Oh, you have a record, huh?
Hmm.
Uh, he was guilty too, but more for by association with you.
Only when we was like child, and yeah,
Uh,
as we got older, when
uh,
yeah, that's it.
yeah,
He's always been
yeah,
as a good lad. He's always been a good lad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I never had. My brother was 8 years younger than me, so for the first 8 years, I was by myself, like only child. So, and I always wanted a brother, but then by the time he came around, kind of like doing my own thing. So, I think people learn faster when they have a sibling that's close in age. You know, they learn a lot of
Yeah.
things. Can like can uh can run scenarios off each other. Because a big part of this game here in this reality, if we're going to talk about questioning this realm, I do think it's social interactions. And what better way to have your partner right there with you? You know, always.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's always been there until he wasn't there, you know. But I've got brothers, bigger brothers as well. And I've got another younger brother, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's no biggie. I mean, look,
Sure.
even sometimes family won't even make it to the end with you, you know.
Nah,
So
nah.
be
I
prepared.
came all the way to I came all the
Mm,
way to Shaolin over here from the wilderness of North America, and barely anyone back home really calls me or anything.
there you
You
go.
know, yeah. Which is and when I think about it, it's kind of like fuck that. But then it's like I don't really think about it that much, I guess. But you know, everyone's doing their own life. But it's a shame because a family that we know of is not that big, so might
Hmm.
as well reach out every now and then. But your family's big. Sounds like it.
Yeah, yeah, you could say that. But
Yeah.
like you said, everyone's doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing
Yeah.
their thing.
Yeah. Now, what was like growing up? What was a daily routine for you? Like in high school when you were doing the bad things.
Ah, man, wake up. Don't even wash my face. Trainers
Mhm.
on. Out
What?
that
Uh
out
oh.
that front door. Yeah.
Out the front. I gotta play this music then in the background.
There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Hmm.
Uh
Had some naughty little white lads rolling with me.
huh. Your sons?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! And they
Hmm.
probably had to feel like they had to prove themselves even more, right?
No, prove what? They was about it.
They're about it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the comment. I was waiting for this one. Chemo,
Top boy.
top boy. So, who are you more like Sully or Dijon?
No, I was like none of those dudes. I was me.
That's
I'm
black
more
sauce for you.
me. No, I mean, Sully was a bit too ruthless, if you ask me.
It's very ruthless.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Very ruthless. And there's
that's why we
only
loved him though,
yeah, of
in a
course.
weird way.
Mm.
Yeah.
But there's only a few
Shout out to
people like
Dino in the house.
yes, sir. Big up, Dino.
What up, Dino?
Big up.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're saying about Sully?
Yeah, well, put it this way, right? When I think of Sully, I think of like the old school days, how it used to be, right? Back in the day, not everybody had a knife. Just
Mm-hmm.
one person out of the clique had a knife, right?
Yeah.
And that would be the Sully guy. But now, 4 out of 5 got a knife. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So who's Sully? You understand? Everyone's a Sully.
Everyone's a Sully, huh?
Hmm.
So don't really stand out anymore, huh?
That's it.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
everywhere, so you gotta be careful.
yeah. That's wild though, man. Like, you ever thought you were about to not make it?
Oh yeah, I've been down that road.
Yeah,
I've been down that road. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I've been down that road.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild day actually. Wild day.
Well,
Mm.
can you describe some of it?
Yeah, I suppose I can.
Yeah.
1 second. Give me a lap, please.
Okay.
So he came back, told us about it. We went round there. We seen what was going on. Basically, long story short, you know, a pistol got, you know, raised up,
Mhm.
right? But you know, when you ain't got nothing on you, because it's
Yeah.
not like America, right? Only a few people have them here and there.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And one of those situations, you know,
Yeah.
face to face with something, you ain't got something on you. That's happened to me before, and I've also been stabbed before. So I've never
Oh
been
shit.
shot, but I've been stabbed.
That's for you.
Mhm.
Got that from you. That's from London. Oh god. Oh, that's not funny. But so you actually got stabbed, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I've been stabbed,
horrifying.
but I'm not shot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, twice I've been in sticky situations like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing though. Like in Oakland where I used to live. Yeah, you can get most people had guns. It seemed like, and sometimes, bro, kid could be doing his homework inside, and there'd be like somebody shooting their pistol or assault rifle, and it go through the wall and paralyze them or kill them. You know, but you won't even know that person won't even know they did it. You know, let alone. But there's something about like stabbing somebody, bro. That's like very intimate. You
Mm.
know, it's intimate. It's wild, man. It's wild. What the fuck's going on there now though? Because like we hear those stories, it's like people lost their mind. Like 25 to life never crossed their mind. You know?
Yeah, but you know what it is? You see, it's two different eras, right? You see, when we used to like stab someone, it was a poke to say like, "Yo, mind out,
Mm.
watch out, back up," type of thing, right?
Right.
But now these dudes are like doing it to say, "I'm finishing you right there and then."
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
that's two different type of thinking, if you ask
Yeah.
me. But they're still both dangerous in a sense, right? But just the thinking is different.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, we got ourselves to blame because monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's kind of like how in America, in terms of like gangster rap, hip hop, and like the old heads will complain about the way the music's going, or even not even the music, just the way the neighborhood is and stuff. But it's like they learn from watching us or the elders. You know, the old. You know, some of us are actually elders now.
Mm,
You know, and people don't want
that's
to. They didn't want to speak up. Yeah. Yeah. I see there's people, just doing their rituals, their self actualization or their initiation. In this case, being a man, but there ain't nobody really showing them except a bunch of knuckleheads.
Yeah.
So there's nobody talking about these theories, high powered theories about the eye and how it's prevalent everywhere. You know, yeah. Can we relate that to the chaos in the neighborhood? Sure, we can relate to anything, right?
I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure we can.
let's
Yeah.
do
I
it.
mean, look, it's on the money, right?
Yeah.
It's on the back of the money. You turn over your money.
Hmm.
You've either got the upper room or you got the eye, and that's
You
what it's
said the
all
upper
about.
room. Damn.
Over here, we got the upper room. We got the head.
Yeah.
Over in the States, they got the eye, right? We got the head.
Hmm.
They got the eye. hmm And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Controlling us.
Yeah. People are
The eye
dying.
in the sky.
They're trapping for that shit. That's what the trappers are doing. They're
They're
trapping for
trapping
that.
for, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Hmm. Trapped in the trap.
hmm
Hmm. Yeah.
So
It's
hell yeah.
almost like it's suffocating living in the ghetto at times.
I mean, look, yes and no. It's all about a mindset, right?
Yeah.
When we go to school, when we start, ragging on each other, cussing each other,
Hmm.
right? It starts from then. We're putting each other down. If I could turn back the times, I'll take back all of my disrespect to half of these children out here growing up.
Hmm. Yeah.
Words actually, even when you're young, because even like sometimes when my son will come home and he'll carry a word home or something that someone said to him, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, how long was you carrying this in you? Like, what time did this other child say it to you, and you managed to bring this word home? And I'm like, I'm fascinated sometimes with how
Yeah.
children remember certain things. So, and it was disrespect what the boy said to him. You understand? So I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I could take back what I said to these people out here.
Yeah. 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 My son holds on to those grudges big time, and he's only in first grade already.
Mm,
Like he has a straight. I mean, talking about the Scorpio season, he's a Scorpio rising, and like he literally has when he feels offended, he can't. It's hard for him to shake that. And,
yeah.
but when someone's good to him, he's obsesses over that too. It's extreme in a good way, that part of it. But
hmm
it's an interesting balance of trying to get him to be like honor his ability to be like to stand up for himself. But then again, it's like you can't go through life like that, especially so young, because your blood vessels aren't gonna take it.
mm
You're gonna be explode and shit. Literally.
hmm
Yeah. Um,
Definitely.
I don't know, man. We got skin in the game, man. As having children, a lot of people give these theories and whatnot about what they think's gonna happen and all that, which it's fun and interesting and even probably beneficial to I don't know, but like having children just it's a mind fuck in a in a good way. I don't know, man. Like I love my wife and I it was getting married was the first time I really, really like thought of someone else besides me, honestly, you know? But the child's a whole new thing, bro. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. What is what do you think the biggest thing that taught you being a father that you learned?
watch the way I conduct myself around my children.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. They're always watching.
Yeah, and listening.
Yeah. Right. Always watching.
Hmm.
Hmm. Integrity, man. They soak it up. Cause I mean, I'm talking about my son having grudges and stuff, but I guess this is me being me centered. But I gotta think that he may have learned some of that from me to keep it 100,
Hmm.
which is it's kind of it's kind of awkward, but it just it just reminds me that every day is a new day. Just try to get better because, like I said, these little dudes and little girls they're watching
Yeah.
everything, and they're so smart, huh?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, and yet they get bombarded by the reels, the shorts, YouTube shorts, the
Yeah.
online gaming, all that. Yeah, the eyes. That's the eyes, bro. Always come back to the eyes. Shout out to the CFR network, Culture Free Radio in the house, right out of
Absolutely.
Birmingham.
Oh,
My
nice.
brother, my brother from another, the Supreme God of the UK, Poel, brother Poel. Good to
And
have
you
you,
know
brother.
what? I was gonna ask, is that Birmingham, UK or United States?
UK, brother.
Okay,
From the
salutes.
UK.
Hmm.
Straight legend in the building in terms of these YouTube streets. He was my when I had my mentor, my one of my greatest teachers, brother Supreme, from over there from he's from LA, South Central, Pasadena. And yeah, that's how I met brother Poel, 2013, year of the snake. We've been
Hmm.
cool ever since, man.
That's
Yeah,
good.
man. Yeah.
That's
Shout out to
good.
him and his broadcast.
Yeah. Big up,
Yeah.
Laylo.
Lay low. Shout out to Uncle Fatty. Here we go. Being a single dad, raising three, patience. My first grand fatty is due in any hour now. Oh, lay low for that, huh?
Hmm.
Be a
Hmm.
grandfather. Grand means great, right? Like that's like a master.
Yeah.
Grand. Oh, master of a father, right?
Mm.
So congratulations. Second in a few weeks. Wow. Both daughters pregnant. Prego in Idaho. Stretchy shit. That's a blessing, man. The generations.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Hell yeah. Uncle Fatty. Yeah. Like I said, the streets is washing low. Now, can we get into the eyes? The chat wanted to know about that too, London.
Oh
On
yeah.
a quick, we'll really break it down. But why the eyes? Why is that so important in your work?
I mean, it's important because they keep showing it to me, first of all, right? Everything is
Mm-hmm.
based around the eye. Even in society, with the word we were just using earlier, Big Brother's watching us, the all-seeing eye, the money on the eye, the occultic teachings out there, they've all got the eye, you know. Everything ties into that eye. Even with the
Mm-hmm.
logos of the companies and the TV commercials, everything ties back into the eye. The news
Mm-hmm.
stations,
Yeah.
right? The all-seeing eye, right? That
Yeah.
even the planets have got eyes now. The same, there's eyeball planets out there,
Right.
right? These are NASA's words, but not only NASA, the ancient peoples were saying this before NASA was even saying this,
Yeah.
you know. So, and that's where my teachings has been taking me. Sorry, that's where my research rather has been taking me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the eyes, and you said that You've shown in your broadcast how the eyes are shaped kind of like parts of the Earth, this planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, lots of correlations with that one there regarding the
yeah,
eye, this
yeah.
place we call home. It's either they base this create, it's either they base this thing we call home on the
Mm-hmm.
model of an eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or, or it is an eye.
Yeah.
One of those, yeah.
No. Now you say they. Who is the they? Are there like intelligent beings?
I would say the people that's probably running the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The whole
Not
show,
just
huh?
the show, but the
The
whole
whole thing.
show. Yeah.
Way up in the upper
Some,
room.
yeah, someone or something has to be,
Mm-hmm.
or is it just set in motion? Is it just a switch and the computers take care of everything?
Right. That would go to the whole theory of well, that whole philosophy of the god is like a watchmaker that made all the mechanisms and processes and like just winded it up the universe and just let it go and then hands off, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of
Exactly.
people that a lot of my friends that I've talked to and had conversations with on off air and on my panels that done high levels of DMT and mushrooms, they say that they see clockwork, like
Okay.
literally gears and eyes and stuff, eyes
Mm.
and gear and gears that are making up this reality, what we call reality, everywhere. Kind of like this mandala we see behind us. We're traveling
Yeah.
through. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. I like that shit.
yeah, yeah.
Fractal, leopard print.
Fractal, yeah.
Bottom. Salutes.
Mhm. Salute to leopard print. Yeah, fractals for sure. Comment from Dino. The control program would never have gotten off the ground without a visual sensory. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Mm.
You need the visual sense. Hearing is not enough. The ears. It's like we don't see ears everywhere, huh? Or do we?
Well, I mean, I have covered some things about the airs briefly,
Mm-hmm.
because even that's on some of the old maps. Keep in mind, I'm thinking when they're showing us certain things, it's X-ray imagery or MRI,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm seeing certain correlations with the airs and the stars or the galaxies or on the craters. Certain craters they're showing to me looks like airs and stuff, and
Right.
so the airs are there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. You said craters because it does look like a crater, huh? Go
Mm.
deep and down there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Crater Earth. Was that one of your original fields of study? The cradle Earth.
Yeah, the crater Earth, correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What
Correct.
is that theory in general?
That one is the living on a crater, living on the moon in a crater.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Hmm.
Which is actually you've been revisiting it lately, right?
Correct.
Again. Yes.
Correct.
And now, what brought you to that revisiting? Was it that woman, or was it something before that that you broke her down last episode on your live? Broke her
Yes,
down at the compound
that's it.
to the
That's
elements.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's it. Broke her
yeah.
down. Fortunately, she wasn't there to witness it.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have been good if she could even jump up and let me show her a few things or two.
Mm-hmm.
because I heard that she was trying to debunk it, so I thought I'd have a look.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was doing it all wrong. She was doing it all wrong. I
Yeah.
thought I'd get to work real quick, show her what she's really been missing, and
Hmm.
so I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did.
What was the main thing you came across that day, that episode that you had to hit her with?
Oh, okay. The main thing would have to have been the maps of the moon, right?
Hmm.
Especially the part where it was revealing what was hidden in one of the craters on the moon. Right? It was showing Earth. Right? When I zoomed into a particular crater, it was showing Earth. Earth kept on coming up. Not only
Yeah.
Earth, the old maps of the realm kept on coming up. So you got Earth and you got maps of the realm. You even had a few flat Earth maps there and hollow Earth maps on that particular part of the crater on the moon.
Hmm.
Right? So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool to
Yeah.
drive home. Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because of the moon, there's so many different theories and stuff, but I don't have receipts. I've heard people say it was brought here. You
Hmm.
know, it's artificial. It's hollow.
Hmm.
I mean, even there's Native American stories about the moon being made of cheese. Even too, that's a funny
You know
one.
what?
But
I've
yeah,
heard other people say that, but I've never heard that one before from the horse's mouth.
yeah. Well, the story I actually read it. We read it in class the other day to my junior high students on my junior,
Okay.
and it was literally a it's literally, see, now people, the mainstream, got it twisted because they want that story is not necessarily saying the moon's made out of cheese, but there was a brother and sister wolf, and one of the older brother was a punk, right?
Hmm.
And he wanted to eat his sister wolf, right? And sister wolf was like, I don't want to be eaten today, bro. It's a happy day, kind of like Mama Sue is saying in the chat. It's a happy day. I don't want to be eaten. So she's very cunning. Sister Wolf was like, okay, I'm going to tell him how scrawny I am and I haven't eaten in a while. So he won't want to eat me. And on top of that, I'm going to tell him that in the water right there, there's a big piece of cheese that we have, a big block
Hmm.
of cheese that we have because we're going to have a party later. And so she told him like, I'm disgusting and scrawny. You wouldn't want to eat me, but there's a nice block of cheese in here. And
Hmm.
then Brother Wolf was like, yeah, you're right. You're pretty puny. So he went for the cheese in the water and it ended up drowning. And the sister wolf got away. And all it was he was looking at the reflection of the moon in the water,
Yeah.
which looks
See,
like cheese. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
But you see, this what I'm getting from that now is, the, he's got the feeling that it's, something physical that he can touch.
Right.
So he's gone for the reflection. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, we've got it confused, seeing the reflection, not knowing that it's something physical that we can touch, meaning down here with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I even got a step further too. It was showing my first grade class this Gumby. You know Gumby? You ever heard
Gumby.
of the show Gumby? Oh, shout out to the Machine Lies. Greetings to the
Yes.
machine,
Yes. Peace.
the legend. Yes, good to have you, brother.
Peace.
Um, yes, look at this. I was watching it with them today because I had this Native American studies teacher, Donna
Mhm.
Stavon, in college, and he would say like, 'cause he was a real eccentric dude. He would say like, one thing that you can do if you want to trip out is like watch the show Gumby about the clay ball that can morph into anything, go into books as you're falling asleep, and you'll have like interesting dreams where you can. He said that you can maybe even learn how to use it as a way to lucid dream, because Gumby was, he was getting to, he could do anything almost. So this is Gumby on the moon right here. Play this.
Look
A
at that.
little bit of this. It's pyramids, right?
It looks like it.
It's like a pyramid. Now some of your research came across when we're talking about the celestial bird had some pyramids on there, huh? And yes, we're using Gumby as a reference point. You gotta have fun. There's truth in everything, I guess, depending on how you flip it, right? Yeah, I like that sound. So we got some. He said the machine lights would come. I love Gumby and Black Gumby. Eddie Murphy was Black Gumby. Yeah. I think he was Jewish. It's from 1967, I think, or four.
Wow. The old one. Hold on, but those eyes.
You see the eyes pop out?
Because if that's eyes, they're talking to me.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some eyes like a snail or something.
yeah, they're talking to me.
Snail. Yeah. They want you to remix this moon melody. Yo, no gravity, right? On the moon. Somebody's watching him.
Who's watching him?
Yep, he's on the moon all right.
His mother and father.
I've got to go after him.
His father's name is Gumbo. Original, huh?
She said he's on the moon, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can keep having it on the background. We can keep talking about this. Now, what cultures did you come across that had this moon mythology, like the Earth actually being on there, or is that original thought?
No, the moon theory that came from God give Lemseth.
Who's that?
God give Lemseth.
Oh.
Wim. He's the original person that I came across the Hollow Earth.
Okay.
Sorry, not Hollow Earth. The moon being the bigger Earth.
Being the bigger Earth, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's who planted the seed, and then from then I've done my own research, and yeah, it looked like he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Hmm. But I mean,
So what are we looking at then? You think?
I think we're basically, when we're looking at the globe, that's actually basically, you could say it's near enough the moon you're supposed to be looking at. It's a small portion of the moon, like a crater of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
They're only showing you a crater.
That's what we're seeing, huh?
Hmm.
It's like a zoomed in crater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just look up this Gumbo guy. This is a animation, right? Claymation, but literally he just took a ladder to get up there. There's a lot of stories we come across
A
folklore that we've
ladder.
been reading lately in school.
Ah, the ladder.
They try to get a ladder. The one I read the other day was about the rabbit and the mole. The rabbit wanted to go to the moon because he was adventurous, but the mole was like very practical, just wanted to stay and collect roots or whatever. But he was like, "Fuck it, I'll go with the rabbit." So the rabbit asked the crow to fly with a rope to the moon so they can climb up the rope. But when the crow put the rope up there, a parrot, like we were talking about the parrot, cosmic parrot,
Yeah.
it pecked away the rope, and they fell down to the earth. And luckily, the crow was hanging around, and he caught the mole
Yeah.
and the rabbit. Yeah, yeah. The rabbit ended up going up there anyway, getting up there anyway, because there's a lot of cultures, even Taiwan, they talk about like the rabbit being in the moon and whatnot. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I have heard that one before.
yeah. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
I've
his
seen
daddy has to save him. Gumby.
Gumby. Yeah, even look,
Check
even with
that out.
the ladder,
Yeah.
right? We've already went over that a few times. What's this
Yeah.
planet here? Oh,
Yeah, what was that shit? Was that Saturn or what?
I don't even know, bro. That
Let's
look.
see. That was wild, huh? Let's see. We got to check back in with Gumby and Gumbo. Yeah, chat. What was that planet? That's Saturn. The ring around it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, in the Gumby world, they like to use toys as props and stuff. But I think that's supposed to be Saturn. Right. We were talking about Saturn earlier too,
It's
right?
attached. What's that? Hold on, it's faded into something. Hold on. What's that supposed to be? That's that.
It's a
A
bed or
robot,
something.
a machine. Or something. What's that?
It
Bed.
looks like a solar panel or something.
I was on the moon, but I'm sure glad to be back.
You never left, Gumby.
Oh gosh,
Trippy.
Gumby.
Yeah. 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 Yo.
Mm. I mean, there's a lot of old stuff that I have to revisit, right? Because
Yeah.
I was asleep during the younger days, right? So there's a lot of
Yeah.
old stuff I have to revisit and
They'll be
see what they
speaking to
really
you.
were saying. Mm.
Yeah. Well, you do have a knack for. I noticed this of pulling clips and cross referencing things and using them in the pop culture and using them in your videos, for example. And
Mhm.
that's a really skill that I think it's really good, really cool, bro. How you do that? Make it relevant. I'm surprised too because you be pulling from stuff that's like even as they say like before your time. You know,
Yeah.
you still are you? Have you always been like that? You'll always
No.
learn through watching media and stuff. Or this recent?
Very, very, very recent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think that's come from? Because is it because you're so thirsty and like ravenous with the creating that you're like, I'm ready. I could take from anything. Yeah.
Um, no, I feel it's more to know. I think it's more of wanting to know the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wanting to know the truth. If I didn't want to know the truth, I'll just be recycling, you know,
Right.
the surface stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
this was awesome right here. I gotta show this. Back it up a little bit. This holy book. I mean AI holy book right here. Part 7. This part of it. This is so dope. How you incorporated the hawk, the bird flight. I don't know how they did that shit with a GoPro or
The
something.
bird, you have the giant fish,
Yeah.
and you have the dragon.
Once
Look at this.
again, very interesting. More information leads to confirmation about the great celestial bird. Their ancestors left many depictions and clues about our realm. All around the world, everyone was in sync. Before we could travel anywhere, just like a bird, soaring through the sky. Now we're more like the dodo bird, flightless, and near extinct. Nevertheless, let's head over to Pamela and
Yeah, let's stop right there though for a second. Yeah, man. You said so. Is that a metaphor, or do you really think that we were able to fly, or at least our thoughts could fly?
Or I would say the thoughts had higher knowledge.
Thoughts, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely, yeah, yeah. This is what the bird represents. The
Mhm.
higher knowledge, huh? Yeah. This the brother Panic, rest in peace, the black occultist who died, he passed away last year or 2 years ago. He had a whole spiel about teaching about the bird language and how the birds are like on this like next level of consciousness, and the way they talk to each other is just like, yeah, like and even in Lord of the Rings, like the elves, they could speak the bird languages, and, you know, and all that. Yeah, so there's something there. These birds. Yeah. Do you think they're relatives of dinosaurs? Or if there was dinosaurs?
I mean, to some degree, I feel like the birds that they're, roaming the world, or that used to be roaming the world,
Mhm.
they could have been the dinosaurs to some degrees. I think or if they weren't the dinosaurs, they was the top predators.
Right.
Top predators.
Yeah, definitely, huh?
You seen how a hawk can easily get a cat, right?
Or kid.
Or a kid.
We've seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Like foxes and all these small little kind of dog cat like types, right? Hawk can easily get it. So just imagine something like a ziz or something, or a bigger bird, that had flight. Because it's all about making yourself big to these animals, right? Spreading your wings and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, scared.
They call it peacocking when the dude's showing off, yeah.
Yeah.
You hey, would you
Peacocking.
mind watching peacocking and dropping the link, or you still want to? That's up to you.
What's that? Say that again.
Would you like to drop the link to see if anybody wants to add or come up on the panel?
I don't mind, bro. I'm down
Okay.
for it. Oh,
Okay, let's do it.
down
We're in
for
the
it.
90-minute mark.
Mm-hmm.
90-minute mark. I want to play that video again. At least play it at the end. I had fun with that. Let me see. Let's go. Let's put this whole panel up. Yeah. Please come up if you have relevant comments to what we were saying or build. Yeah, on the build.
Mm-hmm. Build only.
Yeah. Build only. I mean, you can. I guess if you have a point of contention, you could come up, but ain't gonna be. It's really no. I think me and you are pretty chill. It's like if you have a problem with us, you got you got a problem.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, because if you do, we can go there when you start hearing this music. You know, it's over for you.
The first time, that had me
Like that first one.
out my seat.
Let's drop it. Let me drop it again, okay? You cool? You cool on that?
Go ahead.
You like that?
Go ahead.
That's for you. You're inspired. You see the G Money in the beginning?
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Let's do it. Lyrics, bro. This is
I know.
These lyrics they resonate with me when I'm going through, and with probably you going through too. Like
hey, secretly, that's what I want to hear. The lyrics again. They were
the lyrics, bro. This shit is ridiculous. I love that G Money shit. You don't understand. I saw this movie with my grandmother when it first came out. My granny took me to see this. Shout out to Dino. Hey Dino, I think it says you have to connect. There you go. You on, bro? He's red. Sonia. Ankle flame in the house. What's up? What's up, man?
Hey,
what's up, sir?
Brother? Hey.
There we go. Dino, red Sonia. Red Sam. What up, blood?
I'll take the bastard off, but you might not look at me bloody face at the moment. I haven't done my hair or had a wash or anything.
I tell you, you're beautiful. No, that red's hardcore, Dino, though.
Look at that.
Dino, there he is right there. What's up, bro? Yeah. You looking good. You looking healthy. Hey, looking strong. And you know what? Dino, that red, though, was cool. I was getting like Soviet Russia vibes, too.
Yeah, no, that's me. You know what? I've been trying to subscribe to you for so long, but because I haven't had a rent or anything, I haven't been able to find a way. And I tried to copy and paste out of the bloody back chat one day, and it wouldn't happen for me. So, anyway, all good.
I'll definitely mod you up, definitely, and yeah. You also the Discord. Our Discord's popping. I don't know if you guys do Discord, but it's fun.
We wanted to talk to Adrian, to London today about a few things, and I wanted to stick to topic because I really feel that it's this is why we're here.
Yeah, definitely.
And so you see, you read out my comment there earlier about how our eye is like the number one sensory, I think, that connects us with the visual that kind of gives us the sense that we're here, right? That we're somewhere, right? And that's the kind of thing that I was like wanting to talk about, because I think it's without the senses, we wouldn't even know we had a living experience, would we?
No, you wouldn't know.
Would we?
No.
Well, what do you think, Hank? You said no?
Of course not.
What's that?
Sensors is how we interact with the universe anyways. Is our reality, is our interface. So with no sensors, then you don't know anything's there.
Yeah, from this point of view, though, well, you're right, because all we know is this consciousness, this frame of reference. However, we don't know how it would be if you didn't have the sense either, though. Maybe something else would be going on. But from all intents and purposes, yes, the sensory is we're basically a nervous system, right?
Well,
just chugging along.
Well, we figure out ways to turn off our sensors. So some allow us to keep imagining, and some it just turns us off entirely. So we've done experiments. We could turn you all the way off of anesthesia and bring you back.
Yeah, which kind of makes us like a motherboard or a sensory board in a computer, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, how's it going, Eternal?
What's
Good
up?
to have you. Good to have
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah. So, Gino, you said we're a motherboard, huh?
Well, like a
In this.
motherboard. I mean, like a motherboard. I mean, I don't know if we are a motherboard, but we have these sensories, which are like
Mm-hmm.
the sensors that you have in a computer board, for example. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I agree 100%.
Hi, Dan. How are you today?
Hey, what's up? I'm good.
Much from Warren and I.
Much love to
Yeah,
both of you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like when you look at well, even just a computer board has a sensor that can determine light. It can determine uh,
Heat.
interference, right?
Yeah, he definitely.
So I kind of feel like we're pretty much our sensors pick up on light. They pick up on
Mm-hmm.
touch. They pick up on smell. And I was actually dropped a comment in a chat yesterday where I was thinking along the lines that if without technology, it's a crazy thing. I mean, I find technology quite a what do you call it? Heavy, um, heavy understanding or heavy thing to follow.
Mm-hmm.
But without technology, I don't know if we would exist. Well, that's a hard thing to say, isn't it?
That's very true.
What do you describe as technology? Because someone like Terrence McKenna would even like stretch it out and say, or he would say, even talking is a form of
Well,
technology.
technology
Mhm.
to me is any form of sensory.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that should include a sharpened stick. Or non-sharpened stick, too.
Yeah. 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 But how about this? My friend, I was talking about my friend Jeff in Hawaii. He owns a float tank business, a deprivation tank. When you go in those things, I don't know if you guys have ever went on those before, but supposedly all your senses are deadened, right?
Okay.
When you go in there, because you're floating in Epsom salt, basically,
Yeah, I did it
and
once.
and it's dark, you can't hear. Were most of were your senses all shut off? Would you say, Hank, or did one linger more than the other? Some.
It didn't do too much for me because I'm kind of a little disconnected from everything anyways.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
May I
What you
ask?
mean by that? You
May I ask the reason for that? Yeah.
Yeah, Hank.
Oh, pretty much, I kind of overprocess things from my senses, so disconnecting didn't really separate me that much from everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because you're on it. Like part of that's probably like when you answer almost every question, like in the and you it's interesting because you always come up with a good answer a lot of times too. And like we'll leave a comment in Discord or whatever. It's like shit, I didn't even think about that shit. It's like your mind don't shut off really, huh?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever take psychedelics before?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't taken anything on that strong. I did just pot once, and I did
Uh-huh.
what's it called? I think I don't think it was meth. What was it? Cocaine once. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Hell of a
Yeah.
drug.
That's a kick is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, and
Hank on
I must be
cocaine? Wow.
I must be disconnected because I did it just once. So, and I never got addicted because it wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
It's just bad coffee.
Yeah, that's a snow cone. You pack a cone
Yeah.
with weed and then you put a little of that poker on top.
Uh-huh.
I've been having that shit before. Yeah, that was fire. But yo, I
Yeah.
had acid and that shit was whack because it wasn't even like it was a dud. It was a straight up dud. So that
Uh-huh.
was unfortunate. Yeah, I was just up for like 48 hours and I was like, yo, I just need to sleep.
Yeah. You call that a
I
dud?
was done. It was a dud. Yeah.
48 hours.
Yeah.
Man.
I was done.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
Okay. And did your eyes like shut off? Has anyone
Yeah.
ever done a drug where
Eventually.
you couldn't see?
Oh,
Yep.
So since we're talking
yeah.
about
Yeah.
eyes,
I don't want to talk about that shit. But yeah, for real.
I
I mean
couldn't
that's
see.
relevant to what we're talking about. I mean, I
It
understand if you don't
was
want to talk about it, but yeah.
it was a time in
No.
my life that wasn't good.
My
Okay.
brother, NPC, my brother took Datura and he lost his sight for 3 days.
Oh,
Mm,
that London man. What do you think
damn.
about that?
That is wild. I didn't know that shit
Jesus,
was even capable. Like, I mean, that's crazy.
very
Yeah,
strong
crazy.
stuff. That's why
That
it's
is
one of the strongest ones, right? Hallucinogenics.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
all
Uncontrollable.
these guys planned to do it, and I decided, nah, I'm not doing it. And
Yeah.
I was the only one in the whole group that didn't do it, and I'm bloody glad I didn't. Because, as I say, my brother was blind. Lloyd Harding sat on the blooddy kitchen floor with a jar of honey like Pooh Bear. And,
Pooh Bear.
but for 4 days, he was playing in honey,
Oh my god.
bloody
Yay,
long.
honey and
And
cinnamon.
I'm bloody glad I didn't take the stuff because I don't know what would have happened to us all, right?
Yeah, I doubt I'll stay near people who take stuff that crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I would never
3
touch any
days.
of that shit right
didn't know
3
stuff
days.
like that can even happen. Wowzers.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard about allegedly I've smoked DMT where you can literally you can close your eyes and see visuals and fractals and whatnot, and then when you open your eyes, you see the same thing sometimes.
I see that stuff all the time, anyways.
You see fractals.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever jump through a portal?
Yep.
Yeah. What
now. Oh,
happened then?
that's dope.
And
But even
kind
Dino,
Elon skydiving, huh?
Dean,
What's that, London man?
no, I was
Yeah.
asking Dean, what was that a mushroom your brother took? Did you say?
No, it was a datura. It's a plant.
Datura.
It's called prickly pear is another name for it.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a wild form. It's the prickly pear, but the datura, you get two types. There's one with an orange flower and one with a white flower. They're trumpet-like flowers
Mm-hmm.
with pointy, like petal points on each, but it's a trumpet.
yeah, I got
Okay.
the Wikipedia article in the private chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you had the article about it? Let me see.
Yeah, the Wikipedia article.
I mean, even when I was thinking about it, right? Because they say the eyes are only just a telescope for something else. I was trying
Yes.
to see if it was anything related to brain dysfunction, like part of the brain might have ceased for like 3 days.
Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And actually, I think you're actually right there, London, because he was a little bit like he was in a special class at school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he suffered brain damage when he was a child. He crawled out of the house and there was a bit of a drop. Dad had taken the steps away to clean the place and he fell off the top thing. I think he was less than 3 months old, right? Or around 3 months. He rolled off the step, I think, was the key. But
He had a soft spot still. His skull was in that
yeah,
it was still soft
was
probably, huh?
probably NPC, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I wasn't even born, right?
Right.
At that stage, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Everything dangerous in Australia. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Steve Irwin's so legendary. He chased after
Right.
it.
But
Yeah.
I think we have
What did he say?
to.
Say that again. I missed it.
Steve Owen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what did he say?
He
He's
chased
legendary.
after danger. I don't remember what he said. I didn't quote him. Let me look for it.
Okay.
Huh. Everything's dangerous in Australia, but what? Everything's beautiful in New Zealand.
No,
Well,
Australia.
we don't have poisonous. We don't have poisonous things. We do have a poisonous spider.
Uh-huh.
And the most dangerous critter you could run into in the bush would be a wild boar, right?
Oh, Hogzilla. Yeah.
But other than that,
Do you know? I met
yeah.
a guy at work. I met a guy at work today, right? Young lad, but he told me that his grandparents moved from Ireland to New Zealand, living in New
Mhm.
Zealand for some time.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, many years.
Cool. And what is he? What did he? Has he been over? Has he been over to New Zealand himself?
Yeah, yeah, he's been over there. Yeah.
Mm. Didn't the so-called elites make a push to get some property over there? I remember hearing about that in some of these conspiracy truth through
Oh,
spaces.
Billy Gates has got a bit here.
Yeah. Who, Gates?
Yeah.
Okay.
He bought a
Billy
large
Gates.
lump in Otago several years back,
Uh-huh.
and there is talk that it's going to be like the hub of New Zealand business.
Okay.
But I feel like there's more to it. When a man like him don't buy something like that for nothing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think he's gonna do there? What's some scenarios? Let's speculate.
Well,
Skater
I think
nets.
that hub, world business hub, is what they're looking at. Not actually just a hub for New Zealand business, but a
Oh, for
world
the world,
business.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Because at this point, organizations run and set policy more than the local governments of the countries now, and they do it, and they're fused with corporations. And when these organizations like Bilderberg and Trilateral Committee, World Economic Forum, all that stuff, right? It's a world
NGOs.
government.
Yeah, NGOs.
And there you go, NGO. Thank you. Yeah, NGO. Yeah.
Non-governmental organization.
Yeah, non-governmental organization.
Which is ironic because they make the policies and feed them to the government. So that's
There you
ironic.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
London, what's the end goal, do you think?
The end goal. The end goal.
First, what's your end goal? This is the London interview.
What's
I appreciate
my
everybody here. Yeah.
My end goal stops when the end goal stops. So,
Okay.
how long is a piece of rope?
I mean, what age will you be in 2040, London?
In what, 2040?
Yeah.
I would be at least in my 80s.
2040? Oh, yeah. Wait. No. You can't be. Because I won't even be in my 80s at that age. And I'm older than you. I think I'm older than you.
How old are you? May I ask?
Yes, you may. Yeah. I'll be 47 in 2 weeks. Shout out to Scorpio season.
47.
Yeah.
Wow.
46
Cool.
right now. Yeah.
prime of your life, bro.
Yeah, like that's the second time I heard that this week. I love it. I love hearing that because normally I'm thinking like I'm a lot of my social circle lately has been people who are, I guess, a few years younger and whatnot. Yeah. So
Bro,
that's cool.
take every day with a power.
Hmm.
You can,
Yeah.
bro. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like looking at the childlike framing of the world, but with the, I guess, with the mature um, feet on the ground, sensibility and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was only asking that question because, you know, as a boy, I used to bloody always think that I'd live forever, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't even think
And
about these things really.
yeah, and
Yeah,
now things are starting to change,
yeah, yeah.
and I realise that it's probably not going to happen.
But the way you
But
the way you present yourself, I
disappointing.
would, dude. You could fool me, Dino. It's a good thing. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I
look,
think it's so awesome to talk to everyone, especially Dino.
I have a zest. I have a zest,
Yeah,
a zeal for life. I guess it
a
is,
zest. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
and I think it comes down to just how you want to feel. I think it's up to you how you want to feel. If you want to be
yeah,
sad, you can be sad. You want to be angry, you can be angry. And if you want to
yeah.
be fucking happy, you can be fucking happy, right?
Right. Yeah, you can. Yeah. The funny thing is like when I try to go on my way to pout or something or be angry, the the creator, as you or you or some of you people say universe or whatever, uh always throws in my face instant karma of like, there's no reason to be fucking angry right now. Trying to be
Yeah.
I mean,
serious, and then it's
I
fucking
understand how
nonstop happens all the time.
pain can really jeopardize that feeling, though, you
Oh
know?
yeah, that can. That's an
Yeah,
equalizer.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Pain,
right.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel most of Hank?
Sorry?
No, Hank. I was asking Hank because Hank don't really express too much emotions sometimes when I watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
most of the time I'm mildly annoyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. Hmm. Why are you annoyed?
Pretty much I can't make stuff in this universe work the way I wanted to, and it's just been like that for a really long time. Then everyone's
Yeah.
stupidity starts to get to me.
Yeah. Well, Hank, you have fans in the chat. Mama
Yeah.
Soli, they love Hank, man. Hank, do you think there was a time when you were younger though you didn't have contempt? Maybe something happened where you that's got stuck on default.
Oh yes, yes, absolutely. I know that
Yeah.
for sure. I, I'm gonna blame the school system the most at the moment.
Uh
Then
huh.
the psychiatry academy after that. So yeah,
Oh shit.
yes,
Psychiatry. That's serious.
yeah. I hate those guys. It's a fake science. They're scamming people. It's garbage.
Fucking
Now,
AI.
when you said that, I think of a Scientologist. But go ahead. What'd you say, Dino?
I said I agree with Hank on that. The bastards use psychology and all these things to put people in their own little prison.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't we say though some people have benefited from psychiatry, at least short term? They were
Allegedly,
going through some horrible things. What's that?
allegedly, yes.
Yeah.
But we can't. But the thing is, the whole thing set like we can't really. It's hard to do studies. So
All of it's anecdotal evidence for myself when I didn't know what the hell was going on when I was in my dirty 30s. Like I didn't know what was going on, dog. Like, and I felt like I was gonna die all the time. And
That's
I went to
funny.
the doctor, and they did all the tests. They said you're healthy. How about you go talk to somebody? And he introduced me to a psychiatrist, and that dude ended up saying that I had panic attacks. That's what anxiety or something like that. And he gave
Yeah.
me some quote unquote medicine that I took for a few months, and it kind of got me back to base level. However, when I was taking the medicine, I felt like a damn. My emotion was shut off more than usual, and I'm usually kind of like that's a tool I use a lot, emotion and shit. So that was, yeah. But then I thought it was like talking to the psychiatrist was like fucking excruciating, you know. And I don't know, man. That's
Yeah,
I
I don't. When I did talk to him for a little bit, I know I got more angry than I am now. So I don't think it's good for me. And when I run into one on this panel verse, I will throw their little Bible at them.
yeah. Well, we got a suggestion for you, Hank. We feel you. Share your pain, Hank, but learn to laugh like a madman at the rain.
I could do that. It's just I don't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't feel like it, huh?
Yeah, I don't feel
It's a
like
choice. Yeah.
it. Yeah, like I could choose to be taller, right?
Hey, he's laughing right now.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
No.
London, would you say that who's cheerier, you or your brother? You're a twin.
I don't know. I would say maybe me at this moment.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll say maybe me.
Yeah.
Actually, saying that, probably him. He's recently become a father again, so he's probably got a lot to be happy for.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
Congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
Uncle. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uncle London.
Mm.
Uncle London. Yeah. McLovin. Uncle London Kubrick.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Uncle McLovin.
Come loving.
McLovin. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Let's play this video. Whenever we're about to play it. You still down with that? Let me see. Listen to the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get this stuff off the screen. Some shit talking a little bit, but in a nice way. London with the basketball.
We're trying to roll a joint.
London, you get that lifesaver line?
I get all of it.
Look at this. Look at this. This one right here.
Yeah, I get all
Yeah,
of it.
boy, yeah, here we go.
It's hitting.
Shout out to look at this thing.
I do like it.
Yeah.
Eternal, you
Stay there,
internet
Will.
connection was bad. She said what happened. It looks like her internet connection was bad, and she got automatically disconnected from StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. I was like, why are you leaving for? I'm with Pippin. Yeah.
McDonald's.
You see that weirdo? This what's his name? This guy right here
I
wants
love
to talk
that.
shit.
I love
He wants.
that.
This guy wants to talk shit right here. This
That'd
eternal
be
darkness.
me, That'd be me.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah,
wearing
that's
ski
him.
masks with a knife, for real.
Yeah,
he's-
all these shit talkers, they really don't have any to substantiate their threats. So
I
I
love
don't really
that.
care what you
Yeah.
about them.
No, you're right, Hank. Yeah. No, you
look
you don't
lit.
need to. But
I
like
would
the song
join him,
says,
for real.
okay,
I would join
but
him. Yeah, I would wear my
but
ski mask with a knife, and I'd be like, woo, woo.
it was just like niggas doing weird ass. Hey,
The big problem.
Woo, woo.
I got that. Hey, London, I got the beard like you right here, dog.
There you go.
The fart guy, I remember him.
Oh, the fart guy.
Yeah,
I want the look.
Shout out to London for the clip.
I do say I want the big.
Maybe.
Oh, I need that.
Gotta eat. Yo, I'm
Gotta
gonna smash
eat.
that one for real.
Oh, she said she gonna smoke too. Yeah,
I'm gonna smash that one.
Cold. I'm 420 right now for that. That was
Mhm.
cold.
bro, that
What
that
a-
beat is ridiculous. In the we got linked up. I
Yeah.
mean, everything was happening there.
Mhm.
Everything was
Everything.
everything was learned.
Everything.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
the G money in the beginning. Younger, I had assault rifles and shotguns. I used to go with my father to the wilderness, and we used to shoot.
Yeah. And we can tell he's bullshitting every time because he doesn't understand the basics of whatever he's talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
God. And we need to shoot.
He's almost like that 40-year-old version where they're like, "Hey, did you hook up with a girl?" He's like, "Yeah, I went out on a date. I felt her breast. And how did it feel?
Yeah.
I felt like a bag of sand."
Yeah, sandbags. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yo,
I got banned from his show after I mocked him for
he said he mocked him.
yeah, I mocked him because I think I made him backstage me more than Pussy Paul backstaged him, and so he didn't like that I freaking dominated him at his own bad
Dominate.
thing. Yeah. So
We'll call you the Dominator now.
yeah, you can call me the
You fucking
Dominator.
shit up, dog.
At work they call me the Destroyer.
Dom for short.
Yeah. They call me the Destroyer at work, so mainly because I break the jams so often. I'm like on
You
call
break
for
the
all
jams.
Yep.
What?
I work in
Hey.
a
Shout
warehouse.
out.
Shaggy?
I work in a
That could be a-
warehouse. I break the jams
Oh,
on the
shit.
belts very often.
Thank you, Eternal. Shadow Buddha, my brother from
Yes,
another,
shout
and the
out.
OC, right?
Hey.
The real Ronnie Coleman.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah. Whenever I do it, I call
you break
I was-
belts.
Break no, but to break the package jams. When I break them, I call it jam destroyed.
Jam, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like a log jammer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Except we shredded those logs and turned them into boxes.
Wow. From logs to cardboard.
Yep.
It's Scorpio season, so Scorpio's very sexual. So anything can sound like a sexual innuendo. Take those logs and turn them to boxes.
Right.
I got it.
Like those logs. Yeah. Shit. Hey. The Hanko Flame, man. Oh, he's on fire. Mm-hmm. Hey, London, who was your when you first came to the Panelverse? Like, how the fuck did you get there? Like, did you like forgot where your car was or something?
Wow. And said forgot where my car was, you know. Hey, cold. I started off over at Bro Sanchez, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? Oh, shout out to Bro Sanchez. You been over there, Eternal? Do you know, Hanky?
No.
I
didn't
know
really
who Brother Sanchez is, but I don't recall liking. Oh yeah, he's
I only
a.
fuck with London and NPC, but
All right. Hell yeah.
I think
Cold,
he,
cold.
As you should.
let me re,
That's why you're the great.
let
the
me
great
look him up real
Eternal.
quick. I forgot who he was. I remember
Bro
hearing the
Sanchez.
name. Oh, let me check.
Like he's a monk, Bro Sanchez.
I think
yeah.
I remember. Is he Northwood, bro?
Who?
No.
No. Let me look him up. Let me look him up.
Orthopedic?
I remember their name, but I need to double check.
The black
He's
dude
like
from
he's a flat earther,
yeah.
ew, the fuck
Asian
outta here.
swirler.
With We don't fuck with nervous.
brother. You used to talk about that shit all the time, remember?
Yeah, he did. He used to always
You
bring
try to
that.
talk black consciousness with
Yeah,
an Asian wife. Yeah.
he's funny. But listen, I was with him from the early days before he was even doing what he's doing now. So.
Now you say earlier, are you talking about like with RFG?
I
That was
remember
like
those.
even before Awake News
I remember
at
those
London.
days.
Oh
Before
shit!
those days. He said, "No, hold on," because he hit the nail on the head. He said RFG. Yes, sir.
Yo,
In those days.
that's old school, bro.
Yeah.
Know where they met? Supposedly, this shit's funny. Do you know the backstory where they met?
Nah, you gonna say the little dread boy? What's his name?
No, they met literally at work. I guess you can call it work. They worked at the Goodwill in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
You know what the Goodwill is?
That's a shop, right?
Yes.
It's like for like, how would you describe it, Hank?
Thrift
like for
store.
secondhand stuff?
It's a thrift
Like
store.
the thrift
A what
store.
store?
Yeah.
A thrift store.
It's kind of like a job you get like after maybe you get out of like a halfway house or something.
But during.
Or during. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
No disrespect to anyone that works at the Goodwill
No,
or shops
no,
there.
no disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how they
Yeah,
met.
yeah. Fully.
And they bonded on Hitler occultism. What a loving story.
Of course.
I remember those days, and then they fell out.
That shit's fire though. The
I
cult.
remember those days. They fell out. But what's the other one? The other guy's name? And he went kind of big, but he kind of went like occultic with it.
Who? A brother?
Yeah, and he was with Bro Sanchez, but then he kind of stopped featuring over there. But he done a thing with RFG for a little while. The little John boy, not Komet. What's his name, man? The little dread guy. You don't know who? I swear you don't know who I'm talking.
Young
about.
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, Young Pharaoh's his journey was ridiculous. That's how I met on Code actually.
Yeah.
He started with Sinetta actually, I think. Then he went to he started beefing with Bro Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for all of that. I see that all go.
You
down.
were, yeah. I know Dino, get back to Dino though real quick. Dino, what did you say? Before the what days?
Before Awake News days.
Awake News. That sounds familiar. You know that one?
Yeah, We Are Awake News. Ian and
Oh, yeah, I know him. I know Ian.
Yeah, that was way before that. Way before that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I checked. I actually didn't have any second-hand or first-hand connection to Brother Sanchez, so I didn't watch anything commenting on him. I just heard the name. So
You're lucky. Hank would have fucking dominated him probably. I'm serious, dog. Fucking log jammer. Hank would probably try to pick him apart, debate him.
Yeah,
No, he
that's
would.
funny. That's what I'm laughing at. I know he would. He would be up there.
I mean, I'm preparing to get debate Talcott still on this no secret thing, so probably.
Yeah. Talcott on Bro Sanchez?
None.
My voice cut off.
I didn't.
Jack
ask-
Talcott.
I didn't ask him to host.
That's
I don't know Bro Sanchez. I didn't ask him to host.
Bro, I'll show you Jack. No disrespect to Jack, because the love him, he's in the chat, but this is what it remind me of. I gotta show you guys.
Bro Sanchez and Jack Talcott.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
Boy.
That was funny as fuck.
This would be go down to do something like this. It would go down something like this. Whew. Here we go. This is it. I don't think I'll get anything. Jack Talcott comes to the Bro Sanchez panel. First of all, yeah, here we go. Hey, baby, you want to go out? That's a famous line right there from a rap song. You heard that before, right? Hey, baby, you want to go out?
It sounds familiar.
They probably put that in there in the movie. You know? There's Bro Sanchez panel, Bill Forkley.
I need the direction to
Dude,
California,
Dice with the
please.
spears.
You're a long way from home. Who you with, man? Who you with, man?
Who you with? Who you with, Top Cop?
It's my friend Azamat Bagatov.
I met with my friend Steven. Big sister.
You look like Michael Jackson Beat It. Man, I like you peoples.
Yeah.
Can you teach me how to dress? How can I be like you?
I'm out with my friend Han Banana.
Let them jeans down.
Pull them down.
Don't pull them down like you finna go.
Like a hoe.
Now.
Like that.
Yeah.
But don't tell your
What? He said it's Huggies?
Yes.
What the hell is he what is that?
Is that a
Some type of
nappy?
nappy
What
or
is
something.
that?
What is that?
Nappy.
Yeah. Like a depend. Nappy, yeah. That is. What the hell?
No. These are my anti-pants.
No wonder.
What kind of music you listen to?
I like very much a Corky Butchek. You know Corky Butchek? Bing
No.
bang, bing bang, bing,
No.
ding, 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 ding. Bing bang, bing bang, bing, ding, 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 ding. Can you teach me speak like you?
What you trying to say?
How you say how do you do?
What's up with it?
What's that with it?
Yeah.
Jesus. Bro, look at the title of this video. It says Borat Ghetto Hotel Scene. Look at those underwear.
Yeah, it's like
Diaper.
What's up with it, Vanilla Face? Me and my homie Azamat just parked our slab outside. We're looking for somewhere to post up our black asses for the night. So bang bang,
It's
skeet
brown.
skeet, nigga. We're just a couple of pimps, no hoes.
Sir, you gotta leave.
Okay.
Leave now. We're gonna call the cops and we'll have you taken out.
Like, it didn't go so well at the Bro Sanchez panel.
Nah, I said later. Get out of it.
Later. Yeah.
So I think I just subscribed. It's Sit Down with Sanchez live podcast channel. Okay, excellent.
Uh-oh.
The last. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time I listened to Bro Sanchez, he's working out this new theory he had about how we're living in the vagina and how we're actually sperm.
Oh.
We're still sperm.
What?
No, literally he said this, yeah. Like I'm not bullshitting. I was fascinated.
Whoa.
And he said like just how the sperm has to come towards the egg and these ridges of the vagina, the inner of the vagina, it represents like levels of the matrix we're in or something.
I think he's really horny. That's what it sounds like to me.
He's been paneling too much. What's that?
So is that for females as well? So I have one, but I'm living in one too.
No, you're a sperm, regardless if you're a male or female, and with this theory.
I'm a
So you're a sperm,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Hank
Right,
sperm.
okay, I'm a sperm. What's up?
a dominating sperm.
Oh my god, that guy's cracked it.
Yeah.
That's wild. Man said living in the thing, you know.
I hope he had Terrence
Right.
Howard on. I'm gonna check if he had Terrence Howard on.
Oh, he hates Terrence Howard.
Oh,
he hates
ironic. I love it. Let's get them together. That'd be hilarious.
He also hates the other guy. Who's the other guy? Oh, Billy Carson. You know Billy Carson, right?
I forgot. Who is he?
The brother. How would you describe Billy Carson, Dino?
He's a bit like you, Hank, but with a tie on.
Right.
A bit like Hank with a tie.
Okay, I see him. I need to figure out what he says, though. So I don't know Billy Carson yet.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
I don't really follow him.
Wicked.
What's that?
ForbiddenKnowledge.com. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yo. He said that's hilarious.
All I know about Billy Carson is he's the host.
It's a with a 4, the number 4 in that Euro even.
You said urinal?
Universal
Oh.
Resource Locator.
What is
A resource locator. Yeah, I get that.
I used to be a sysadmin.
Yeah, Billy's on one. From time to time, I've caught a few gems here and there, but all that
he's
other
on
stuff, it's not really my cup of tea. Just from time to time, I lock in. I'm like, oh, I needed to hear that. Thanks. That's it.
Yeah. I'm looking for that Tartarian Truth where he goes in on Billy Carson. Is that the name of that channel? Tartarian. I always talk about that channel. They need to pay me.
Yeah.
Do you have any money?
Tartarian Truth. They don't have any money, probably not. I have to pay them when the super chat so they can pay me. See how that works? Tartarian Truth. Hank, you know that
Make a bit
channel?
of money out of hosting, you reckon?
I do
What's
not
that
know
do?
Tartarian Truth. I know about Tartaria. I think I heard about from the Paranormies.
Yeah.
Do you know about the Paranormies?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, that's what these shows are. If you've got a PayPal, Cash App type thing like that, it's basically a host for making a bit of money, isn't it?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, time is money, right? So
Well, according to
if I
some,
like a channel and they have a super
according to
chat,
some,
I'll
yes,
give them
according
a
to
donation.
some. Time is energy. Yes, I'd agree with
Right.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
I
probably
also
said it
agree with
kind of
that.
crude, Dino.
Yeah, I also agree with time is energy. In fact, I define time as the difference between frames.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, that's how I define energy. And yeah, energy is different between frames, and time is well, let me check. I have notes. Yep, notes. Let me check.
Time is just the gappage between one event and another, isn't it?
You said time is what?
I have the notes because I was debating Bill Gates via comments for a while, like a couple years ago. So that's why I have notes.
You have notes.
Yes.
Here I found it. This
Do
is
you know
Billy
what it-
Carson and his wife, his lovely wife. Somebody right off the bat in their chat, they said, "Oh, I'll let them say it. I won't say it. I won't spoil it."
All right, we're here.
You recognize him?
We are here.
Billy Carson? Hank? He's the one on the right, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Not on the left.
Okay, thanks for making that clear. I mean, there is a chick named Bob in the Panelverse, so.
Who? Bob?
Yes.
I haven't come across that. I haven't unlocked that character yet. Have you, London?
No.
Bob?
They're in the chat under the name M.E. on that.
Fuck is Bob?
Oh, that's who that is?
Well, I don't think that's a real name, but she used to goes up by Bob on the panels and go by me in the chat on the Machine Live show. So
Yeah, I see her. She's a mod.
That's a girl.
I'll say they. I'm trying to be more inclusive, I guess. They. So,
It's.
shout out to Shadowback. What Shadow Buddha? What do you think of Billy Carson's show with his wife? I'm about to tell you. I think it's, how do you say shite in British English? Shit.
Shit.
Okay, that's what I think about that.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Day, evening. What's up? What's up?
Now, this guy was on Joe Rogan recently.
Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge.
Oh man, you are one pathetic loser.
Yes. And my name is Elizabeth Carson. For bit of knowledge.
There's going to be tension in the room, awkward energy. Let us know in the live chat on YouTube. How's the audio? How's the sound doing?
Yeah,
let us know if the mic is hot.
King
we
Simon.
see King Simon in the house.
Hey, King Simon.
We have a lot of people hopping in on the Forbidden Knowledge Instagram account. We got people on the Elizabeth Carson Instagram account. All right, cool.
She's a gold digger. You don't think it's a coincidence?
We're fully loaded. We're on 2 Facebook pages, 2 YouTube accounts, 3 X accounts.
Whoa.
Yes, we are.
So we're omnipresent.
Bro, did you hear all those accounts, London?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow, they
getting their name
registered accounts. That's impressive. I mean, it's not like I have 100 accounts too, but because I go to 100 different sites. But I'm impressed. They know to use email and know how to use forms.
Oh shit!
Damn, Hank. Roasted.
Present.
I'll call you Lieutenant Roaster Bosch if you continue like this.
Present everywhere. We're doing a Q&A, guys. We just got done.
You mean you're not impressed by Billy and Lizzie? But did they have accounts like we do? You're not impressed by that?
He's calling her Lizzie. I call her Beth. Lizbeth. She's pretty striking, I guess. Well,
Actually, and now we're doing a Q&A. So. Good relationships.
Oh, she changed it up her hair.
Conversations,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awkward moments, awkward conversations. If you guys would like to start asking some questions, I'm going to be looking at all devices
I think she's
here
hot.
to see.
yeah.
I
She
think
has
she's
that
hot.
look. Yeah.
She's hot. I like it. When I saw her, I was like, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Who asked
Yeah, that's good because you know what hot is.
the best question?
Cool.
So I'm going to wait and I'm going to keep my eyes open for it.
One eternity later.
What are we doing this weekend? Because it's a huge thing that we're doing this weekend.
Yes. It's the 2nd annual Forbidden Conscious Awards this weekend, and it is a weekend event this year. Good night. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awesome, guys. And if you guys want to see Anunnaki
Jesus.
Ancient Secrets revealed, then come to the conference and watch Billy's presentation because he will be airing it there. So
Yeah.
What do you guys think
I'd
about the
watch it.
Anunnaki since they brought him up?
The
I heard a lot of people
people.
shit on Zachariah Sisson.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that I kind of stay clear of, or not even that I stay clear of. My work hasn't took me down that path.
Shout out to Shiv.
There's been no connections, and I know that's something Billy speaks on, and that's the thing I was trying to say earlier. There's some things that I don't really touch on with Billy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Gurdjieff talks about him being like an ancient form out of the ant people, as in like the insectoids and shit like that. So yeah.
Well, you hear even Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan when he was talking about Joe Rogan basically asked him, "Where do you get your ideas from?" And then he started. He's like, "I wrote a paper," and then I read the paper, bro. In the paper, the jump off point, he starts talking about the Anunnaki downloaded the information on him.
Oh my, that paper is hilarious. I read that one on Benjamin T's show. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, you talking about Anunnaki, right, Hank?
Anunnaki and nonsense pictures. It was hilarious. That was the funniest paper I ever read.
Now, is that considered a receipt, though, guys?
Well, yeah, it's a receipt, but it didn't have the number we paid for it on there. I mean, it's a useless receipt, but it's a receipt technically. It's on the right paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No thanks.
Right. So we're gonna start off with some Q&A. All right.
I see one. It's so quick. What is in a conscious diet? Can we eat fish?
We talked about earlier, right, London?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, we did indeed. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So can you eat fish? On panel,
No, because
Eternal
you're
says
eating
no.
dead consciousness. No, because you're eating
Okay.
dead consciousness. Like, I don't want to have dead consciousness in my temple, so that's why I don't eat anything that's dead.
Yeah.
Yes, like plants, they're conscious too, so you can't eat those. You
Oh, there you go.
We can't eat sunlight either because it's conscious. In fact, you better just get those Dragon Balls, wish for immortality, because you can't eat
It's a
anything.
different, yeah, but Hank, it's a
different
form of
consciousness, right?
So yeah, you're eating dead consciousness and you're eating consciousness that is actually beneficial. I mean, we have fingers to pick
Fish
the
is
fruits,
fire.
right? We have fingers to like pick the fruits. We didn't have claws like to go hunt. So we got to eat things, by design, not by desire. And we can't go and eat an animal raw. We'll get sick, right? But yeah,
I can eat ants. We can eat bugs raw. Any kind of bug we want, pretty much.
I actually think
So
anything we're
crickets,
programmed to eat.
the Bible explicitly says that crickets are kosher. So there you go. But yeah.
Yeah, everyone's programmed to eat meat. That's why they put labels like, "Oh, you're a vegetarian, you're a vegan." It's like, well, what are you then? Like, why do I have a label? it's crazy.
So we can sell you the right food.
Wouldn't it? Aren't humans omnivores though?
Yes. At least that's what the biologists say.
Yeah.
Our teeth structure suggests as such.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So look at the way he's looking at her. I don't know if you trust her.
That is an interesting question. Original G host. Okay, so original G host asked if what is a conscious diet and can we eat fish? So in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, guys. My opinion, a conscious diet is eating consciously, right? So then you are present, number one, while you're eating. Number two, while you're eating, you actually feel the food inside of your mouth.
What? Like, huh?
And you chew slowly, right? So it's not really what you're consuming. Well, that also adds into it, but I believe it's staying conscious while you're actually digesting the food.
Well, I mean, I read that a lot, and it kind of makes sense, especially people who wolf their food down, right? Like, not to throw her under the bus or anything, but like, slow down, right? Enjoy the
slow
moment.
down, fatty. Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoy your food.
you know, so Chef Ramsay's not fat. That's because he focused on
No, he's
eating
not.
decent food.
And also, too, because he's very angry, man.
Taste of food.
Get those calories out. Burn them off with the rage.
I think like we can experience eating like we can experience the now,
Yeah.
It's the same thing as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I enjoy going out to dinner because of the experience, but I'm not only going out of my own home zone because that's a different experience again, but also because there's somebody else going to prepare a meal. And, most chefs, and I find that's pretty true, is that they really love they love cooking, they love chef, right? And I think that's what it is. It's not, I think when you're eating food, if you're eating food that's sort of like slapped together without any conscious effort, I think that's where you're not really doing yourself any good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're basically leaving a trough, like a slop, like a pig.
Yeah.
If you're not eating consciousness.
I found my notes. It's on my old blog, O Famous Doom Bunker, that was on the Become a Living God forum. So I defined energy.
That's your blog?
It's defunct. I don't update anymore.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive title.
Yeah. So I defined energy is the difference between frames and time as to have more than one location. So.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for adding that to the build.
Why is that important? For many, many, many reasons. Because, first of all, we eat too fast, right? America
we just said
is
that.
like too gluttonous. We just, and then we get all this huge plate of food and just, it's just too much. It's too much. We need to slow down, take our time, and then feel the food, chew the food, and that actually signals what digestive enzymes in our stomach are going to release. So we're sending signals from the mouth to the stomach to the body about what we're eating so we can get more prepared to eat.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? These people are just...
That guy's
Yikes.
an idiot.
I don't
Why is he even
understand,
hating
man.
on them?
He's not. That's from a different show, Turtle.
Oh.
That's a clip, I think, from another show, yeah. It's being mean to somebody else.
I like him.
Yeah.
Really nothing to understand.
The guy that makes these videos, though, he has a hard-on for, excuse my language, for these Billy Carson in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't like them. Yeah.
It's consciously.
He also goes off on
and
I don't know, London.
Yeah, he goes off on a lot of content creators, not just Billy. Anyone that's got content and that's promoting stuff.
Anyone that sounds like it's making a buck. Sounds like
A bit like Big Sister. It's another Big Sister.
Ah, that's what it is. Except he's a little bit more skilled with his editing. Like I've seen this guy before. If anything, this guy's videos make me want to watch actually what the people have to say. You know.
Yeah, I know Robert Zephyr. So.
You know that guy?
Yep.
He makes some good, interesting videos about alternative history, right?
Man.
Yeah.
You come across him,
You
London?
are one pathetic loser.
No.
According to
This
the
guy?
publicly available hypnosis session, described
Never.
officers wearing SS uniforms.
Yeah, but he does say some weird shit about race, though, right, Hank? Sometimes?
Yeah, I think he's a Nazi or something. It doesn't bother me, except it's just,
Yeah.
The biggest problem with the Nazis is that they're losers.
Mm.
Remember
If they,
World War II?
if they won,
They're
he probably would have
losers.
been more supportive of them.
Well, why should I support losers? If they're advocating for social Darwinism and they're losers, well, how good is their ideology?
Hypnosis session described officers wearing SS uniforms. I couldn't help but think of the numerous similar UFO cases involving tall, blonde, blue-eyed, Nordic-looking
be right back.
passengers
Be right
on
back.
disc-shaped
Okay.
craft as I headed off towards Palm Springs to attend a UFO conference called Contact in the Desert, where I was invited last minute by some friends, as one never knows who they might meet.
That was a big meetup back in the day, going to UFO conferences and stuff, right?
Along the way, the esoteric transmutation of sex energy. The esoteric transmutation of sex energy. For those that are wondering, Contact in the Desert is a conference that's held once a year in Palm Desert, near Palm Springs, and usually runs for about 3 days. Although I did not attend as a speaker, I had a great time meeting many of the speakers who I'd only known through the internet.
Hey, Dina, what are you studying right now?
Excuse me. Oh.
Person, not you.
Excuse me.
What have you been studying lately?
Studying lately.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't been studying much at all.
Yeah.
Just basically, I'm always researching just food and things to help Maureen. Basically, that's get rid of pain. Basically, what my big thing at the moment. I mean, that's not much to be researching, I suppose, for some people, but for me, I suppose you could call it study, but for me, it's just trying to find some way to alleviate Maureen's pain. That's all I'm about, bro.
Yeah. No, that's is that because you have more pain, or you're just getting ready in case you do have pain?
Well, I do get a bit myself, here and there.
Yeah.
But mostly, I mean, I think I really feel that a healthy body and a fit body is a great way of getting of standing or staying above those sort of that, like where pain comes in, right? But
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, on that side. But I've been finding out that there are other ways the pain comes around, right? I mean, I've gone through my own shit as far as like headspace and that kind of pain. You're talking about psychology before, and I think I've even been there, you know, through
Right.
my own misunderstandings or even just browbeaten, you know, like tyrannized into some kind of bloody shell. I think that's how I would put it, that I was tyrannized into a shell, right?
Right.
Um, and but you know, leaving school and leaving home was like breaking out of that, you know.
Mhm.
um, and then getting involved in worldly projects, realizing that when you take responsibility for things, then you start to feel the pain, you know, to feel the
Oh
pain
yeah. Yeah.
of how the world is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the kind of pain that I'm talking about, when that is different from what Maureen has with a physical pain. And hers, it has come from a life of trauma as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's why you look for these sorts of cures for pain, because you've had and suffered it, right?
Yeah.
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 So yeah, I guess that's what I'm always looking for, is cures for pain. The biggest one I think is for myself is keeping as fit as I can.
Yeah.
And when I do get something like a pinched nerve or a sciatic from something that I've had in the past, like I came off a motorbike once and smashed, broke the back of my hamstring off my bloody ass bone, you know?
Oh shit! Snap.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking, that was pretty hard, yeah.
Did it roll
And
up?
yeah, and it took a long time to
Wow.
fucking all that shit sorted out, right?
Wow. I've heard your hamstrings are connected to your heart in a certain way. I don't know if someone was trying to be like esoteric or what, but ever since they told me that, I was like, oh, interesting. Like, there's like a connection with the hamstring and the heart.
Yeah, well, I found the only way to get my hamstring really working was to fucking actually work the bastard again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And people say, oh, well, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Well, I don't know. I reckon actually the body is capable of repairing itself rather quickly. If you want to put it into that bloody position, it will do it, right?
Yeah.
You know, like survival. If you're in survival mode, I think the body works really fast, right?
It does. But everyone's
Yeah.
comfortable though. This whole world's meant to, modern world is meant to make you comfortable and not see the urgency of your errors, especially with how you treat your body, how people treat their body.
Unless you're
Whatnot.
essential, then you better just work your ass off.
Unless you're what?
Unless you're an essential employee, then you better be
yeah.
ready to work your ass off at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I think
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even miss one day of work last year. Yeah. That's never happened before in the past. Because it's like, fuck, if I miss a day, I mean,
yeah.
First of all, someone else is gonna have to teach my classes, and two, like the students are gonna be, I feel like I gotta be there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that once you
Plus, I want
realise
money
you
too.
work for yourself too, aren't you? You know, you're working for you. When
Right.
you're working for you, you haven't got a day off, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, we
Unless
haven't got a fucking
if you're
day
looking
off.
for
If we
you,
really want to think about it, we haven't got a day off.
No,
well,
whether you work for somebody or have your own business or don't work at all per se. Yeah, you're always working for yourself. Depends on where you put your consciousness at.
yeah,
Mm.
you know, you put it that way,
London's
I
back.
agree.
Salute. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. Turner, what do you do to you exercise, right?
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh, okay. Looks
I
like you
don't
do.
exercise. I am super unfit. No. I don't exercise.
Oh.
I
Wow.
want to believe that, yeah, I never exercised in my life. I used to pretend like to go to the gym. I used to go,
Stop the
yeah, no,
cap.
never. No, never. Like, because with me, like, I like to put on weight. That's how my body looks good.
You don't have to go to the gym to exercise. You can go to the park for free. It's paid for by your tax dollars. That's why I usually go to exercise. and the better parks have the gyms built into them, outside gyms.
I feel like a lot of girls need to like work out to look good, but for me, I just have to put on weight and I look good because I put on weight in the areas that make me look good, you know? So I'm just naturally blessed.
Yeah. Praise God.
So that.
Blunda, did you ever play sports in school, like organized sports or for fun?
Oh yeah. I was big on
What'd you play?
sports. Yeah, I was into the, as you guys would call
Don't
it.
tell me
soccer.
cricket.
No, football, but we
I
call
was
it
kidding.
football. Cricket,
Football,
I
huh?
played cricket a few times. Yeah.
Yeah. I like what they wear. It's dope. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You play football, huh?
Yeah, heavy on the football.
Soccer, yeah.
Heavy.
As opposed to
Dope.
hand-ache like we do in the United States.
No hands, yeah. Soccer is the ultimate workout. One of the ultimate workouts for team sports. Yeah. Non-stop running, basically.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And getting control of that ball without having to use your hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's funny though to watch, like, because my son played a little soccer the last couple of years, to see some of these guys, the younger dudes that are really good, because they're not using their hands. Some of them, they position their hand kind of like in a T-Rex because they're like focusing so hard. You see that shit?
Yeah.
That's
That's
just
like
funny.
we got a player over here in the UK called Raheem Sterling.
He does that.
That's what he's famous for. Yeah, that run. Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I mean, sometimes I think it's a good sense of gravity, how they're using their body, their hand to steer them through their motion.
Right.
Some people do it with their hands behind down by their side. It's just the way they use their balance, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it works. You got to give him that. It works. However he does it, it works.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Mm.
Yeah, as we see in America, so many people have interesting, unorthodox stances and stuff, like for baseball, swinging the bat, and then basketball, shooting free throws or shooting jump shots. Like it ends up looking weird on the wind up, but 9 times out of 10, when they're about to hit the ball, it goes to a more universal position.
Yeah. Different. Yeah.
Hand-eye coordination. Back to the eye. Yeah.
Mm. There you go.
Yeah.
God, I got in the building.
What we got in the building? God Guardian. Super high consciousness level with that one.
420, and shout out to all the chatters.
Whoa, 420, yes. Over there on our friends down under.
There you go.
Yeah. 420. 5:23 a.m. here in Taiwan.
No, it's not 420. It's just a saying. It's
It's
10:20. It's
It's
painful.
smoke weed. Get with it, NPC. Get with it.
You talking to me about 420?
Yeah, get with
Miss,
it, 420. That
you
means we
miss,
smoke
yeah.
weed, bro. We're not talking about time.
No, no. Miss, for the 420 is from my soil, Marin County in the Bay Area, right above San Francisco. I know 420. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
I get so
That's
high that I
awesome
don't even
thing. He
need to
always
get high
says
anymore.
420. Got that shit.
Yeah.
Got that shit.
420. Yeah, it would be nice to smoke a little bit right now, but it is what it is. Y'all do it for me. That's what you guys are for.
That's what it is. I got you, B.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
me. I don't want no pen. I want the
Right.
backwood
Yeah,
or a fat
Ooh,
joint or
the
something.
backwood, yeah.
With the woods.
Ooh.
Give me some
Okay,
heme.
I moved the
Hennessy.
tape back. I moved the tape back. Here we go. There we go.
What you got?
It's a blank screen on my end.
Blank screen.
I don't see
On
nothing.
my
Here we go.
No, it's red. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Don't show that. Community guideline. No, I was kidding. Bro, that's nice, bro.
Yeah, they don't care about that.
It's like a Christmas tree.
They don't, and they think female should just show their. Yeah, they don't care about that. They think female should free the nipple. It's not a big deal. In fact,
Free the nipple?
Yes.
Wow.
Don't be sexist.
Think you try and get me shut down?
Don't be sexist, NPC.
Don't be what'd you say?
Don't be
was dope,
sexist.
Dino.
Oh, sexist? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am sex.
Dino, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
I'll
Dino, yeah.
Hey, Kaz was down on London. Kaz was down on last Friday.
Nice.
And he gives his regards. Sends his regards, but yeah, him and a mate came down. They came down for the bike races at Mansfield.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice.
Yes, yeah, he does a bit of just
I love
martial work. He groundsman and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kaz, good lad.
Okay. Take a puff. All I got to change my consciousness is my tea, Earl Grey.
Ooh, that'll work.
Taiwan style. A
Chai
little bit of
tea.
ice. Chai pea gang.
No, chai tea. I love chai.
You love chai?
I
No
drink
chai dali?
everything. Chai latte, chai tea. That's what's good.
Yeah, that's good. Chai is very good. Shout out to my Hindu brothers and sisters. Do you know the chai dali though?
No, what's that?
We showed him here last time on the channel. We showcased his talents. He makes
Is that a
tea
guy?
and whatnot. Yeah, oh yeah, he's world famous. I think he has about, I'll show you. I think he has about 4 million followers on YouTube. He's kind of like a cross between that dude and Johnny Depp. There he is.
Can't see nothing if you're showing.
Oh no, I didn't put it in yet.
Okay, cool.
I was just trying to hype him up for a second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you go. Where is he at? Here we go. My brother, the Tai Chi Dolly.
He's getting lit.
Getting lit. Look at that. He sells sunglasses too.
Damn.
Gives them little seeds and cigarettes. Look at that. Look at that swag.
He's got the hookah. Is this chai?
This is chai. It's a special move right here. Look. Oh, provocative. Very flamboyant.
Yeah.
You get a cigarette too?
Oh,
Nice. Look at this chai, man.
yeah.
Supposedly it's not super sweet, a little bitter, it's just perfect. Also, people were saying, they said that they tried his chai, they used to it's sweet, but they like it the way he makes it. Look at that. It looks like it's speed up, but it's not. He sells lottery tickets too. Damn.
MPG.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to drop down now, and thank you very much. I just wanted to say thank you very much for having us up here, and it's great to have a yarn with you all.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely. I appreciate you blessing us. Yeah.
Dino, much respect to that, man.
Respect.
Yeah, I miss talking to you on panel, Dino.
And you know,
I like
you know,
that.
I enjoy talking with you all too, and thanks very much again, MPC. And now that I've got your channel and subscribe to you, I'll be able to get to listen to you and hear what what work you're doing. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we try to hunt down the best chai in the world, you can join us on that journey. You're more than welcome.
Awesome.
Among other things.
You take care, and much love to everyone, and
Much
take
love.
care of everyone as well. And we'll see you when we're looking at you again.
All right, beloved Dino. We'll see you soon.
See you,
Peace.
bro. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
And gentlemen. One is the only gentleman.
There you go.
Oh, man. That was Dino. We need to get some outro music for Dino.
Yeah.
So everybody needs an outro music. Yeah.
Ooh.
So that was your Chai Dolly, this guy. Not bad. He got some swag. I think he has a double Bluetooth ear microphone.
He looks sus.
You think?
Yeah, he sus as fuck.
Yeah.
What does he have in the back?
He's Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Does he put anything else in his chai?
I guess it's mix. Opium. Just kidding. Look at that, he grabs a hand. I think of the people he likes, he grabs their hand.
Yeah.
Like, wink, wink.
Does he do magic tricks too?
Yeah, look at that with the sugar. I'd be like, Chai Dolly, no more sugar for me. I'm already sweet enough. Thank you. It's alchemy. They're getting too close with the camera. Look at that porn skill. Skinny jeans.
Probably take a shit.
Pretty fast. Next round on me, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, these gonna like this young man. Yeah, he likes it.
It looks like orange.
Yeah.
Oh, he just shook his Oh wow, it was. Look at it. It's just we have receipts on that. By comment by no. Opium was a common ingredient in chai for a long time.
That's wild.
So in the West we had Coca-Cola, cocaine,
Yeah.
cocaina, and in the East they had opium. So Eternal, your gaydar is going off with this guy?
Yeah, for sure.
Shut the fuck. I think that's his like special move or something.
That's the part where I walk away and tell him I don't want it anymore.
Oh, that's supposed to be the best part, London.
That's the
You
part
said you
where
don't want it no more?
Later, bro. I'm good, man.
The tongue is a little too close.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's kind of vulgar too. It's like white fluid.
Yeah.
I think that's condensed milk, you know?
It is. Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
You rock this T-shirt?
Do I like his T-shirt? No.
No, would you? No, I'm saying, would you rock this T-shirt? This image right here.
No.
Not even to be ironic, like a hipster or something.
No, the fuck I look like.
No, I mean like him. This image of him doing this on the T-shirt. I think it would sell. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't even see him do that. Oh my god. I thought you were talking about his T-shirt.
No, I'm not talking about it. It's all right. His T-shirt.
Yeah,
it's a little like
that's a
adult,
meme. That's a meme
medium.
for sure. That's a meme. That's a meme. Yeah. Oh my god.
He's flirting with the cream.
How did I not even
Yeah, you see his tongue after? I just noticed that. Look at his tongue.
Yeah. The taste, the flavor.
Tasting the flavor.
Oh, that's why you said gay. The gay radar. Oh, I got it.
Well, we call it gaydar in America.
Gaydar. Yeah.
Oh, he likes it. You see that? What a man. What a body good.
Oh shit.
He's all clean cut, the other guy. He's blushing. Look at him. Okay, let's see this lady. What they doing?
No, I don't know what I want to go get.
No, I don't want any.
I'm at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look at that. That's good. Bro, I bet she has like. How much you want to bet she has at least 20,000 views?
That shit was bad.
Oh, this video just went up. 33 views.
Fresh one.
It's fresh. Look at that.
So people just eating and they get how many views?
33.
33.
33 Mason.
Oh my goodness. Right.
Looks like somebody hit her face with a shovel.
Will people watch me just eat food?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do they call that?
Maybe.
HMSM something?
Yeah, maybe I should just do that.
You should.
Just sit
Or
and
you could
fucking eat
be
food.
we can both do it and then I can be this guy.
Yeah, that's.
You don't even know what that is.
That's
Is
a
that
crab.
octopus?
That's
What is
a.
that?
I can see a
It's a soft shell crab?
or
Yeah,
something. A crab.
octopus, crab,
I
Crab
think
leg.
that's
and
yeah.
some
No,
meat.
but then the sweet and
Duck,
sour Cthulhu.
maybe.
The ones
Like
that
duck.
are right deep. They look like deep fried claw
Deep
leg.
fried Cthulhu.
Ew.
Cthulhu. It's in that.
Cthulhu.
Yo,
The ancient one.
yeah.
Sweet and sour
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
mukbang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do mukbangs on your channel.
Mukbang?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a mukbang.
Nah.
Me and London can do a vegan mukbang. What's good?
Oh, these are interesting looking folks.
Interesting.
What's Maui doing?
What's he doing?
Mm.
He's picking
That's
something apart.
he's picking the skin. It's not
What's
even
close
aesthetic.
up?
It's actually pleasing.
Shadow Buddha said something. Oh, what is that?
Oh, you want the torta?
Yeah, what's that?
I'll still eat
Oh,
it.
it's a Mexican sandwich.
Oh, I love Mexican. I make bomb Mexican.
Yeah. This is the torta. But
I should do,
what
like,
he's talking about a
cooking
different kind of
channels.
torta.
I'm a really good cook. I
Okay.
should do like a cooking channel. Yeah, I always wanted to do like my own little cooking channel for real, because I'm a really good cook. I get down in the kitchen, like I really do.
Get down.
Yeah, because I had to
Down
learn
on
how
all
to cook
fours.
like since I was 16, you know. So and I have kids, so I have to make sure they eat really well.
Oh,
and
yeah, for
I like
sure.
to eat. I love to eat like really like good as well. Like yeah. So yeah.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. More about them at the end of this recipe.
Food is
Let's make a
great. This is a
Tex-Mex
torta,
torta.
a Mexican
Torta is the
sandwich.
most popular Mexican sandwich. If there ever has been a no right way, no wrong way meal, it's the torta. There are so many ways to recreate the Mexican sandwich. You can use round buns, bolillos, any meats like bistec, ham,
Okay.
fajitas, or even no meat at all. Depending on what region of Mexico
But
you're from,
Shadow
or
Buddha's
if you're
talking
along the
about a
Texas
different kind
border,
of torta.
that can be the influence of which bread and meat you decide
I'll
to
show
make
you
your
what he's
sandwich
talking
with.
about. I
Y'all
think
know
what he's
me,
talking
I gotta go
about.
big.
This is what he's talking about.
Does it have like a different meaning?
It's a thick sandwich.
Okay. Thick.
Oh, this is what he's talking about.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? Y'all already know we back at it like a pinche torta addict, and today, special video today, guys. We're
torta
having our
addict.
second meetup today, so we're about to pull.
A thick Mexican girl.
Torta, not a flauta.
Oh yeah, that's what
That's
I
what they
thought
call
it was.
it.
A thick, yeah.
They call me the torta knitter.
This guy has a character where he plays this like Mexican
Yes, sir!
worker or something.
We're gonna act like we're security. Loud as fudge in here. Come on, let it go. What's up, Queen? Hey, we need
What's
some
up,
beautiful
Queen?
girls like y'all in the club.
Well, everybody says that
You know
now.
what my favorite is, cuz? Y'all ever heard of the pinche tortita? Oh, I need that. Oh, I love
This is
it.
what he says to this brother.
They call me the tortinator, bro. I'm the torta. Hey, you gotta be proud of it, cuz. They call me the tortinator. If she ain't 309, I'm not gonna make her mine, cuz.
What? You hear that?
I heard it.
He said,
Yeah, that King
King
Steven likes them
309,
big
I'll make
too.
him mine.
Yeah.
You like him big, Hank?
No, King Steven does though.
Oh, you
I caught him before. Him and his friend beating off over really double plus size ones.
So you're saying they were log jamming to BBWs?
Yeah, I caught them even so.
I'm slim thick. What's good?
Slim thick. Oh, you a torta though?
Mm.
Oh, you know, yes, sir. You gotta be proud of that shit. Get B. We gonna get you a 309 cut. Give me a 360. Give me a
Wanna give
360.
you a
Nah, I need that.
That's what he call a
Oh,
feeder.
no, hey, that cut.
Some guys like
Dame a
that.
tortita,
Feed the woman.
Torta, not a flauta.
Dame. A la verga, esa
Okay.
tortita, dame 360, 720.
Do you have the tortas in London?
I need some lonjas to grab onto, ca la verga. Y'all know that saying, I never seen two pretty best friends? I seen them right now. And I was like, you want a BBL? I am not paying for your BBL, ca la verga.
Nah, man.
What? That's Riz. What are you talking about? He rizzed them up. You see that? He made their day.
Y'all know
Those
that saying, I
queens.
never seen two pretty best friends? I seen them
I've
right
never seen two pretty best friends.
Yeah, but he capping.
That's an interesting shit.
now. And I was like,
Look at her.
you want a BBL? I am not paying for your
Interesting.
BBL, ca la verga, ca. That's too expensive, ca. Go ahead, write your IG down, queen.
Did he just say, let me see your IG?
Yeah, write your IG down, queen.
And I was like, you want a BBL? I am not paying for your BBL, ca la verga, ca. That's too expensive, ca. Go ahead, write your IG down, queen. Claro que sí, ca. You know how to dance some salsa or bachata? Oh, you better get lessons. I'm telling you, Latinas, they toxic. They gonna give you headaches, ca.
The Latinas are toxic.
They everything, ca.
But look, he's acting like he's on coke.
No, they're fired, ca. Like,
You see how he got scared? The young man?
Yeah.
The brother? He was all having a good time and he saw like, it got real. It got real. Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
He was laughing before. Look at him. Look at his smile on his face. The young man, right? Shit. It's not like an old man, that young man. Look at him. Watch him now.
no, they're fired, ca. Like, they're a headache though. Like,
Look at him. I've seen people like that.
El chingón, ca. Pinche chingón. Yeah.
Turn on, you been like that?
You know how to dance? Let me size you up, matter of fact.
Don't you don't have to answer that.
I could probably drop you. Like, if you come in
You
the
said
back,
I could
then
drop
come, but
you?
Y'all seem cool as fuck though, ca. You look like a pinche Tim the Tatman, ca. You know that is, right?
What do they call a flashlight cop? Security guard?
Yeah, top.
I
flight
see
security.
you.
Top flight
Pinche Tim the Tatman,
Greg.
ca.
What you say?
Top flight
London?
security, Greg.
Top Cypress. Yeah.
And be careful with that fall damage. You're gonna get hurt to that fall damage, ca. La verga, ca. Y'all have a good one. I have to let y'all know, y'all
Both
tall
these
queens,
queens.
mad beautiful. What's your name, queen?
I'm Raya.
Oh, what are you doing?
Where? He has a
Pull up,
spice
come back.
Wow, they're tall. Yeah.
What's your name,
Well,
queen?
he's short.
Raya.
Oh, what are you doing?
Where? He has a
Pull
spice
up, come back. Look at the tall
Look at this
queen.
confidence this
Y'all ever heard that
Rizzo
saying, I never seen
Resonator
three pretty
has.
best friends?
Look at
Yeah.
him
I seen him
lean
right
back
now.
on the
I see
thing.
three
Look at him.
queens right next to me. Like, I love them.
Number.
Yeah, heck
Yo.
yeah. Here, just look
She
at
said, "Can I
Instagram
have your
because I like to
number?"
keep it private. You never heard of King Cup?
No.
They call me the torta hunter. You ever heard of a torta? I love me some tortas, cuz. Like,
Are you calling me a torta?
you got me a better act up, cuz. Like, you mad beautiful queen. I need y'all tonight. Like 100%. Look at her smile. Like,
It'll
look
be
at
me
your.
and her. She'll probably be at home.
You gotta turn up with the girls. Look at these two queens. You got two queens right next to you, cuz.
She got a nigga.
No, come on, cuz. I'll tell you, you guys got IDs?
Oh yeah, like
We had a
security.
lot of incidents today where people faking their IDs.
You see his pants? He has a
Yeah.
tag on it.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! What the? He went all out, dog.
What's your middle name? Yep, you're good to go.
His
cuz.
hat says,
You're
"I
good to
love
go, cuz.
tortas."
What do we got? Pinche pasaporte, cuz. ¿Cómo que? No,
Argentinas.
where are you going to? On a flight? ¿Cómo que eso, cuz? Where are you going to? Pinche Cancún, cuz. Pinche
Cuz.
pasaporte, cuz. La verga, cuz. Pinche pasaporte mexicano, cuz. La verga, con todo. What's your
What's
last
he
name?
saying? What the fuck?
Bro, he's speaking Spanish, but he's fucking with them because it's like he's speaking like gibberish Spanish on purpose.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
fucking with you. You can tell, right?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to
I
act like he
can tell.
knows what he's saying, but he don't.
Yeah. He really does speak Spanish, but he's fucking with them.
Right. Yeah.
Can you imagine? You're like, what the hell is this guy? All you do is probably smile and go, okay.
No, but like,
Where are you going to? Pinche Cancún, cuz.
Pinche Cancún.
Pinche
Pinche
pasaporte,
Cancún.
cuz. La verga, cuz.
Pinche is fucker.
Pinche pasaporte mexicano, cuz. La verga, con todo. What's your last name? What's your passport number?
What?
I don't know. But
I can't let you in then, cuz.
He's not even a security guard.
No.
Pinche puta is a slut.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
bitch.
Yeah, like low key, he's calling them all a slut.
Yeah, well, he calls them toxicas too. You know what that means, right? Toxic.
Yeah.
He's like, you're toxica.
Y'all actually seen Chilla? Go ahead, go in. I got you.
He was one of the funniest men on YouTube.
Go ahead,
besides
Queen.
Kane.
Go ahead. Y'all can go in today.
Oh, there's a fucking
What a cut? What a cut? Oh my God. What's
What a
good,
cut?
cut? What y'all on? We chilling.
Everybody's
We chilling.
cut.
What's good, cut? Yeah, bro.
Good cut.
Bro, we going nuts
What up,
today.
cut? Yeah, exactly. Crip.
He ain't crip. He ain't crip.
Cut? No, you
He's
can't. You can't be
affiliated
on.
though.
Yeah, I think this one got a skimmer, so y'all
A
probably
skimmer. He's
getting
telling us
skim
like
right now.
a skim. A skimmer. When people put that, they steal
Yo,
your card
check,
information.
like sometimes they put skimmers in that hole.
Oh, like
Yeah, and they try to scam you. So like, I'm just giving y'all a little heads up. You already know, cut.
They believe him.
Let me check.
Let me check.
It looks good. It looks good. I'm just trying to watch out for y'all.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna have 50 double doubles, 50 burgers.
Are you serious? Who you feeding tonight?
Oh, it's for the homeless.
50 double.
Really?
For the homeless.
For the homeless, huh?
Yeah,
That's
for
what
the
they always
homeless.
say.
Nice.
With JT.
That's so kind of you. It's gonna take some time to make
How much is it?
It's 280.
Ruthless.
It's for the homeless though.
Okay.
It's
He said it's for the homeless, so can I have it for free? Donation. That's pretty slick.
it's for the homeless.
Yeah, that's pretty slick, huh? See how he did that?
It's 286.
It's for the homeless though.
Okay.
It's for the homeless though, cuh. For the homeless.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still gotta charge you.
You still gonna charge me?
Yeah.
It's for the homeless though, cuh.
I know, but I still gotta charge you 286.
Come on.
Damn, I guess this method got patched, cuh. Cancel that shit, cuh. Damn.
You was over there. You over here playing games.
The method got patched, cuh. I was trying to get 50 burgers, cuh. La verga, cuh. I gotta find a new method, cuh.
Yeah, you do.
You might like dancing, huh, cuh?
I do like dancing.
I like your name, by the way, cuh.
What is it?
Sade.
Oh, let's go.
Guy got
You
riz,
gotta make me
man.
like that, cuh. I need me a Sade in my life, cuh. Alright, pinche cuz. You already know I said at the end of the video, I'm
This
gonna
him
pick
really
a winner.
how he acts.
Picking someone who replies to this comment for free merch.
Wait, some more tortas. Now I'm hungry.
You already know. About to drop another quick little banger. Chat. And what we got for today, I'm gonna cook up a tacuache video. I got
Tequache is
Un
this
taco al pastor, por
character
favor.
he's Okay, yeah, eating.
a Tabasco bottle. You find a
Here we go.
Like,
He also loves what they call. You ever heard of the term a stud?
Yes.
Yeah, he loves studs. Watch, he goes crazy. Like, even though he's acting like I think he really does love tortas and shit. Yeah, it's too he's too passionate about it, which is great for him. You know, like, but that's why it's so funny.
I'm telling you, you got the shape of a bottle. This shit beautiful, cuh.
Does he have a hot sauce
I love me
bottle?
some green sauce, cuh. Hey, you single though, queen? You single, queen, cuh?
Queen?
Let me take you dancing, cuh. I need me a tortita, but you need to add some more weight, because I like tortas. I like them heavy.
More weight?
I like them heavy.
More
I like
weight,
them, like at least
Lunda.
380. If she ain't 380 to me, she ain't
Nah,
no
it's
80.
380.
Straight up, cuh.
I'm not gonna beat
Yeah.
Once you get with me, I'm gonna feed you till you 380, cuh. Go ahead, go ahead, put your Instagram. Oh, she passing?
Hot girl
Oh, that's
summer.
good, cuh. Now, if you want to trick, if you want to lose weight,
Not with that mean.
the perico, cuh. If you want to lose weight, you do the pinche white powder, cuh. You gonna lose that weight.
You did the pinche white powder?
I need some spice in my life, cuh. La verga. Y'all have a good one, though, queen.
That's how you can lose weight, though, right?
Soy el ratón, hijo de mi Dios. Verga. What's up, cuh? Hey, excuse me, cuz, what's the best spot to find me a torta, cuh? I need me a tortita, cuh.
We just went over there.
Did you ever try that taco joint over there? It's like a little food truck. No,
He
I'm
did
talking
the
about like
taco
una tortita. No, what do you want?
He's basically like talking about her.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
This bro's acting like he don't know. He's like, oh, there's a taco truck over there. Come on, bro. That's an archetype of a torta right there.
Did you ever try that taco joint over there? It's like a little food truck. No, I'm talking about like una tortita. No, what do you want? Like a girl, come on now.
Look at
Come on, you already know. Es de nighttime right now. Acá ni mi pinche tortita bien buena acá, una bien sabrosita acá, una muñequita tortita bien bonita acá, la verga acá. If she ain't creating me, she ain't a lady. If she ain't, si no es torta, no me importa acá. You already know. That's why I got D-hats, my boy. That's what I do. I can't help it.
Anything about food.
You're taking right by him?
We're just friends.
Oh, you're just friends? You have like an Instagram or anything? I could catch your Instagram real quick.
I don't think so. I think he likes her. What do you guys think? Fuck that. We got to talk about this. We're just friends. You hear him? He's like, I can't believe you said that.
Yeah. If a girl leads with that, she means it. She's feeling.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Believe that. Believe
right,
that.
Eternal?
What happened?
Oh, yeah, listen. He asked her if he was with. That's all good. He asked her. He asked the girl if she's with the dude that's her boyfriend, and she said, "No, we're just friends." And he looked kind of like hurt a little bit. I get the feeling.
Oh yeah, that's like.
Yeah.
It won't hurt. It won't hurt to catch an IG cut. It won't hurt to catch an IG cut.
That's his fault for being there.
You already know. I can't help it. When I see a fine ass, beautiful ass torta, I gotta go for it.
Maybe he's zesty, as he said.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Una güerita bien.
Oh, he's hurting right there.
Is she really giving the number? And
Yeah, look at her.
And they're on a date?
No, they're supposed to be friends. Oh, but bro, I heard women say that too. Like, this is my friend when exactly they're having sex.
Yeah.
That's a friend.
See, that's dirty. Like, you don't do that.
Look at, she's devouring that phone.
When I see
you see how excited she is? Look at her.
I gotta go for that cup.
Look at her.
Una güerita bien guapa.
And you sing a song. Rub it in there.
No me pinche no sabe cómo que eso no cut. I'm gonna let it slide, but go get that Duolingo cut. As soon as you see Spanish, you're gonna leave the friend zone cut. You wanna leave the friend zone. Spanish, you gonna raise her up cut.
We're good friends. Fuck that.
I have a good one cut.
Poor guy.
Hey, what's the best bar to find the tortas cut? Bro, they call me the torta hunter cut. Like, if she ain't 280, 380, she ain't a lady cut.
Huh?
Would I be a torta?
No, maybe like a slim junior torta. What do they call it? A slider. You know they have the little small hamburgers.
Right.
A slider torta.
If she ain't
you a lunchable.
Bring it in, car. Bro, you a fellow torta hunter too? You been to Torta City? Bro, you ain't
That's
never
holding the hand way too long right there.
You ain't never
uncomfortable.
Torta City, cut. If she ain't 2 tons, I don't want them buns.
He likes pushing buttons.
The back shots sound like thunder.
Look at that. He won't let go.
You feel that storm last night? That's what the back shots. That was me hitting the back shots right now, cut.
Maybe now I think it was funny, but back in the day, I'd be like, fuck that shit.
Hey, yo, cut. Hey, yo, pinche periquito.
Look at it.
Where you going, cut? No, you trapped with me now, cut.
You trapped with me.
We double teaming our torta tonight, cut.
You're gonna diddy him.
I can tell with that like boom, 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 boom. No, you a freak. Yeah, that pinche perico got me.
You're a trip.
The pinche perico got me, cut. Let me go.
Oh, you smoking?
Se me quitó.
They know who he is.
Se me quitó. Se me quitó. Hey, y'all watch your videos? Come here.
I do watch your videos, cuz.
I got a present from a man. I told y'all, first person I run into to watch my videos, and we just got here, cuz. We run into my boy, cuz.
This is Texas.
Puro americano. And we got tortitas here, cuz. La verga, cuz.
Tortitas.
Hey, this is for you, cuz. Yeah, appreciate you. Free hat. No, real shit. I appreciate you, and I appreciate y'all watching videos, bro.
Yeah, I like this guy.
I like you too, bro. I'll see you this summer, cuz. Have a good one. Take care, cuz. You work out, cuz?
Yeah.
I can barely tell, cuz. They don't look like you work out, cuz.
What kind of shorts are those?
Squabble, cuz. Mad at me, cuz.
He said you want to squabble.
I'll see you this summer, cuz. Squabble, cuz.
What? What is that? It's like a wedgie.
No, but guys that wear shorts that are really, really tight or like shorter than like really short, and that's a turn off. That's a turn off.
They want to show their junk or something.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's what those Navy SEALs wear that shit. But they're Navy SEAls. They're trying to kill people. This guy, look how he walk. He can't even walk straight because they're so tight. Look at that shit.
That's tighter than
that you wear.
And I wear tights.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Guys aren't supposed to have a gat.
You tell, cuz. It don't look like you work out, cuz. Squabble with me then, cuz. Let's
He said
squabble,
let's
cuz.
squabble.
Mad at me, cuz. Squabble with me? Oh, I'm down to squabble with whoever.
What, Becky?
Matter of fact, how heavy are you?
What? That's the hot two girl?
You need to be 380 at least. Whoever matter of fact, how heavy are you?
Look how
cuz?
she stands.
Let's
Look at her
squabble,
butt
cuz.
out. Do you see
Mad at me,
that?
cuz.
Look at her
I'm
stance.
down to squabble with whoever. Matter of fact, how heavy are you, cuz? No, you need to be 380 at least. I like them tortas only, the big girl.
No in the chat.
130. You got Instagram?
120. Okay.
Let me get the
Petite.
Instagram, cuz.
Throwing away my.
Okay.
She likes him.
Oh, I found you. You better
He ain't
gain
fuck
100
shit.
pounds next time I see you, cuz. I need even have you, cuz.
Trying to get that snow buddy, cut.
All right, we can squabble in a certain location, cuz. Are you a free? I got you.
Trying to go to
giggling,
that art and wine festival, cut.
cuz. Yeah, y'all getting dropped, cuz.
Get that.
I say, is
pumpkin
it
ale,
illegal
cut.
to drink alcohol in public?
Yeah, like on 7th, you should try to hide it.
But it's just alcohol, though.
No shit.
But it's just
Nah, you can't do
alcohol.
that.
Like, how is it illegal to
Beauty
drink in
guidelines.
public,
When I
cuz?
walked away,
What you think, Lemon?
did you talk shit to me?
Oh shit! You hear that?
Bro, he
What's
was
that?
he wanted to knock out a Mexican today. He was on it. He
You
turned
could tell,
back
right?
instantly.
He did, right?
Instantly.
You caught that?
Instantly.
Yeah. It's not all fun and games all the time, right?
Mm.
Look at-
Yeah, what
well,
you
did he say something slick to him?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, y'all getting dropped, cuz.
Oh! He said y'all getting dropped, cuz.
Yeah. He's dropping.
I'll just keep walking. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, y'all getting dropped, cuz. I say, is it illegal to drink alcohol in public?
He didn't say that.
Yeah, like on 7th, you should try to hide it.
But it's just alcohol, though.
Yeah, no shit.
But it's just alcohol. Like, how is
Did
it
you say
illegal
something?
to drink in public?
When I walked away, did you talk shit to me?
I said it's just alcohol.
Okay.
You can say it again, what?
Yeah. Who trying to squabble though? Yo, throw that right now, cuz.
You're right. He wants to fight.
No,
Do it. He's all beat you. He's been doing MMA.
It's worth it, cuz.
Roman, I'm serious. Let's go.
Hey, man.
My alcohol, you owe me
Prison
$10, cuz.
X.
Square. You keep walking away, little cuz. I'm not gonna lie, I was walking by
Look at
off
these
that Pinche
queens.
Perico and I saw that green dress. That shit just fitting you right, cuz. You looking like salsa verde, cuz. Like you
He's just making Queen's day left and right, huh? Look at that. That's a nice young man. He said looking like Verde, green color.
You looking like salsa verde, cuz. Like
Salsa
you got
verde?
my stomach
Green salsa?
rumbling right now, cuz. Like my appetite right now, cuz. You got Instagram or anything? You single?
You think he's single?
Like you mad beautiful. Go ahead, write it down. I'm hunting right now, cuz. You ever heard of a torta before? A torta?
He's gotten like 8 Instagram
beautiful
accounts
woman,
so
cuz.
far.
Like,
in this episode.
I need him.
Jesus.
Cuz, like, and you got the True Religion on, cuz?
What'd
Nah,
you
you
say,
got the whole thing
Amanda?
going on.
He's active. This guy is active.
He's active, definitely. He's active. To say the least.
Tonight, cuz. You got beautiful women around you, cuz. Beautiful women around you, cuz.
Look at him. Geeking. Oh, he just ruined
The
it.
Perico cup. Another cup. Excuse me, cuz. You know where I can find the most toxica Latinas? Like,
That's like a turtle right there. This is
where I can
this is
find
your
the
homies. Salute to them.
most toxica Latinas, like the finest Latinas. like, what's that called? They call me Ken Ka.
I guess it was hot.
¿Y tú?
What'd you say?
The one in the purple was hot.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you think, Hank?
They call me Ken Ka.
No, Hank's not here.
Hey,
The
he's
Perico
not?
cup.
I
Another
was gonna
cup.
say, Hank, would you smash?
You know where I can find the most toxica Latinas, like the finest Latinas.
Smash or pass? Yeah, it's
Smash.
got curves.
Smash.
Smash, you say smash? Okay.
Like,
Who's gonna be the stud?
they call me Ken Ka. ¿Y tú? What's your name, Ka? La pinche Desiree, pinche tóxica esta, sí que me la pete. Hey, yo, Ka,
The future toxic. Shout out to Taiwan and their old footage of Scooter right
let's go, turn over here. Hey, yeah,
Whoa.
come on, con cama, cuz. Slap it harder.
Damn.
Slap it harder like you
Wow.
mean it, cuz. Make sure that booty purple at the end of the day, cuz. La verga, cuz. Y'all going crazy, cuz, con cama, cuz. Do you know where I could find Latinas at, cuz? El Chingon. El Chingon? Yeah. But I'm telling you, but
This is
I want
what he
me a
calls
thick
them.
one. Like, I want me a heavy
They're holding
Latina,
hands.
cuz.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all zesty, huh, cuz?
They're different,
Bro, what are you
bro.
doing, bro?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he
Zesty,
said?
huh, cuz?
He said, y'all zesty, cuh.
Yeah, that's- Is that
You don't know what zesty means?
Hell
that's
yeah.
gay.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the same as
Heavy Latina, cuz.
What they got? These guys, this the optics. And it kind
Yeah.
of look like snafu though, right?
Oh Lord. Lord.
Snafu and Big Sister.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all zesty, huh?
A night on the town. Gonna
Yeah.
paint the town rainbow.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? You should be in the point guard for the Mavericks with your zesty ass.
He said you should be a point guard for the Mavericks.
Oh, y'all zesty, huh, cuz? Bro, what are you doing, bro? You should be in the point guard for the Mavericks with your zesty ass, cuz.
I'm super tall, but I'm super clumsy.
Oh, no way, bro. They should put you as a linebacker, cuz.
I will trip over my own self.
Oh, come on, zesty,
This
cuz.
shit holding hands
Big
in
ass,
the-
cuz, tall ass,
He's
cuz, bro.
handcuffing.
You should be in the Mavericks right now with Luka Doncic, cuz.
Those guys are taller than I am.
Damn, y'all have a good one, though, cuz?
You're fun-loving
Get your
gays.
cuz. Here we go.
Because his energy, you notice he didn't get mad at him when he called him zesty.
Yeah.
Because he has a good spirit about him, kind of, even though he's a trickster.
Those guys are taller than I am.
Damn, y'all have a good
What'd
one.
you say?
He's straight dissing.
Yeah.
Cuz. Here we go. Get your
from
cuz.
a- Not in a mean-spirited way, though.
No, I
Hey, where the Latinas at, cuz? The Latina. Are you part
Where
Latina?
are these girls?
Yes.
El Chingon, that's where the Latinas at, cuz?
What high school group were they in? The Goth or something? Or
Rejects.
you said rejects?
The stinky girls.
Oh shit!
What were those girls the other day? The smelly girls or the stinky girls?
Oh, you're the dirty girl.
Dirty girls. There
These
you
are
go.
the smelly girls.
The
They're
ones
dirty
that are
girls for sure.
Hold up. The ones that are jealous of me.
Oh yeah. Eternal, you ever watch the show Jermaine
Oh.
by Chris Lilly?
Shut the fuck up, Chris Lilly. I met him. I have a poster of his when he did Summer High's High. He's like a classic.
Yeah, that was good.
But the best
Yeah.
one is when he does not
Mr.
Jane-
G?
No. What's the rapper one that he does?
Oh yeah. I get it.
Oh, bro, that's
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
He's an icon. He's a fucking icon.
He has the same birthday as me. His
Jermaine,
birthday's
Jermaine.
coming up November 10th. Yeah, he's
Oh.
funny.
What's happening November 10th?
His birthday and my birthday.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
This guy,
when he does
this,
Janae, the private school girl.
yeah, Jermaine. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, he on that. What do they call the private school girl? They call prefects or something. Is that a term you guys use?
No, I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. And they had the Kenyan boy Kwame,
Yeah.
and the father was South African, Australian,
yeah.
or New Zealand. That was wild, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, are you part Latino?
So she calls them rejects, and London calls them the dirty girls.
Yes.
El Chingon, that's where the Latinas at, cuz? Yeah, but I need me like
There's a
thick
stud
Latina.
right
You know
there.
what a torta is?
El Chingon, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Torta?
Yeah, she know what a torta is. You know, bro. You. No, you're not heavy enough. I need me at least 380.
At least 380, at least.
What's a 380? Like less than a 360?
No, he has to have at least 380 pounds, not kilos.
What? I thought he meant, okay.
Yeah, I
Damn.
need me at least 380, cuz. I
At
need me at least
least.
380. She ain't 380. And I love Latinas too. If she ain't 380, she ain't a lady of my ass, cuz.
If you that she ain't 380, she ain't a lady mine.
Yeah.
At least.
The Jonah from Tonga, when he does Jonah from Tonga, that's what in the chat. God Heart. That's one of the songs that. Yeah.
Island boy.
I want
Jonah.
Things sorted as well.
If she ain't 2 tons, I don't want them buns, cuz.
Take a left to the stop sign.
Your eyes mad beautiful, cuz.
Thank you.
Your eyes mad beautiful, cuz.
she knows
Like,
it.
I'm losing.
Don't call women cuz.
I'm not even concentrating.
Don't call me
at this
cuz, she
point.
said.
Pussy, don't call women cuz.
What should I call him?
Whoa!
Beautiful.
Wow, she's up front. Look at that.
even concentrated at this
If you
point.
want some pussy, don't call women cuz.
What should I call him? Colette?
Beautiful, pretty, babe, I don't know. Period. Let's go.
Stunning, go hard, cuz.
Just go now. I mean,
You bumped into
get
the
it over with,
Latina.
Harlequin.
You go, it's over, cuz. Y'all have a good one, cuz.
Oh, she's jealous because that was her woman. Cardi B.
Whoa. Y'all single, cuz? I need me some of you. Are you single, queen? Are you single? What's so funny? She cute as hell, cuz. You got Instagram? I'm talking to her. I'm talking to a thick one, cuz. It's bro. I need me a thick girl, cuz. You got Instagram, cuz? You know what a torta is?
Yeah,
It's a thick girl. Yes, sir, cuz.
That's good.
What a verga, cuz. Straight up turn to you're very beautiful, cuz. You already know. Yeah, bro. I'm going, la pinche perico, cuz, like.
Oh my god.
I mean, they can all have a good party.
Puro español, cuz. Puro verga, cuz. Y'all have a good one, cuz. Toxica, y'all toxic. Y'all toxicas.
Toxica.
Are y'all matching on purpose or an accident, cuz? Y'all are probably the finest couple I've seen out here. Like, I know y'all ain't a couple, but like,
It's kind of weird if they're not twins.
You know what I hate?
Like it'd be in London, we're walking down the street wearing the same clothes.
I love that.
You would love that.
You know what's highly frustrating?
He said bullshit. What?
What's
Yeah?
highly frustrating on a female is when they have really big
fupa?
titties. No, they have really big titties, but no ass at all.
Oh yeah, like a
It's like
bareback.
shaped like a pea. Shaped like a pea.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that.
Like an iPhone.
I hate that.
Yeah, that sucks. No gap.
seen out here. Like, I know.
Wait, what do you call that? Fupa? The belly stuff?
Oh yeah,
Right?
fupa.
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all ain't a
FTC,
couple, but like the couple.
Hello.
I'm gonna have to cut him short. I'm gonna have to make a move, bro. I've got some.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Hey,
man.
brother, man, it's been a pleasure, and thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Much
You're welcome.
appreciated.
Yes, with your
We
shirt.
appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah. It's man, that was fun getting to know more about London, man. And that's volume 1, okay? Volume 2.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah. So shout out to the chat. People just
Shout
came
out
in right now.
Zyphy.
Shout out to Zephyr. Yeah.
Zeph in the building, Noble No.
Building.
Good Heart Guardian.
Good Heart.
Yeah, Leopard
Don't
Print.
forget, never forget Leopard Print. Leopard Print for sure.
Yeah, salutes.
To all the queens in the chat. Yeah.
That's
Word
what's up.
Yeah. Look within. The hardest working man in the metaverse. Yeah. Shift was in the house. Kings, aka Kings. Shout out. Yeah, everyone. Hank, that was fun. Hank is the dominator, yeah. But shout out Buddha, always a pleasure to have him. The brother from another. No. The knowledge. Mama saw. Also, Machine Lies in the building was in the building from the start. How you say his name?
Alchemos.
Alchemos, yes, peace. Thank you for riding with us. Yeah. Dino in the building.
Dino.
Yeah. Smoking that good.
Yeah.
The good knowledge.
The Christmas tree.
Yeah. With the Christmas tree like that. With the comment, Australian indigenous folks use dreamtime and are drawn to move with their intuition, the combination of the spiritual journey. Yes. Combine that with your Christmas tree, you're far out. Ants in the building. Yeah. Angel wings.
Nice.
Eternal. Yeah. Eternal. Always. Yeah. I think that's about everybody. Yeah, Machine. He loves that Gumby. Yeah, but London, thank you so much for stopping by and kicking it with us. The high powered knowledge and good stories.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. Thank you for having me, bro. This
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know, you probably one of the few, or probably the only one that's actually done something like this for me. So, yeah, I truly appreciate
Long
this.
overdue. Long overdue. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
long overdue, London man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We only get the one and only London. So this has been eternal. Thank you for riding with us, riding shotgun.
Yeah.
With our
Much
torta
love.
hunting.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. We can talk about high consciousness, low consciousness, and everywhere in between. Yeah.
And that's
So
right.
this has been the London Man interview. And be good to each other, everyone. Right? I got a foot massage in about 3 hours. Got to get ready for that. Reflexology, yes. But yes, this has been the London Man interview. And I like what London says. Love under war or love over war. I won't get it right. Yeah. Yeah. And as always, as London Man says, lay low. Lay low.
Lay low.
Lay this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lay low.
Lay
Peace.
low.
Peace. Mwah. In the building.